Alrighty, so thank you, my dear. Juanson, DM, Simran, Susan, followed out by MZ. Juanson, I'm gonna go and check it out. I have not had time to look at your card yet. I've had a chaotic day, which I'll let you guys know later on. Hello, my beautiful Diane. I thought you guys were going shopping today. Hello, Diane, and hello, Sean. Does Sean have a new phone today? What's going on with Sean? Just give me one brief moment. I just want to go and validate a little something over here. Okay, let's go like this. And DM, my love, are you here, sweetie pie? If so, you can definitely post your question on out. Where's my beautiful DM? I don't see the question. I'm going to leave you a second because I'm pretty sure that you are here. And to the meanwhile, I'm going to go and log into PayPal. If you're not here by then, I'm going to go and see Simran to actually begin with. Hello, my dear, beautiful Lilith. It is lovely to see you into the love box number 5. Juanson also. So just one second. I'm going over here, going over there, moving on over. Alrighty. And voila. Okay, so found it. Yes, yes. Okay, so yes, we do. We do have our beautiful Susan. We do have over here MZ, so that is absolutely perfect. Let's go see his DM back. Not quite. Okay, so we're going to start off with Simran. We're going to start off with Simran. That's going to be number 1 for the moment, and let's go see what we've got. So Simran, my love, you are going to be first on up, followed out by DM. So here we go. What is he up to at this moment? And why is he so silent? Don't we hate it when they're so silent like that? Yeah, we don't like that. No, we don't. What are his thoughts about you? We're going to go and find that out at this moment. If you are a new subscriber, don't forget to go and click the subscribe button. Every 5 subscribers, there is a free reading that is given on out. So let's go see what we've got going on for you, my beautiful Simran. What the heck is he up to? What is he doing? What are his thoughts? It's annoying, ain't it? You got to hate it. You got to hate it. Seriously, if they're not going to tell you what they're doing or what they're up to, or they're not going to text you, and they're just going to kind of leave you like that hanging, especially knowing that there's a pass, and, you know, we got to be a little bit more prudent. Oh, yes, I'm looking for DM, my beautiful Lilith. I'm looking for DM. Ah, my beautiful MZ. I am good. I am good. I had complications today, but I am good. I am. I shall explain to you later on. So here we go, my beautiful Simran. Honestly, he needs to know that he needs to take care of you a little bit like a beautiful fresh flower, right? He's got to take care of you into the kind of way that he's got to be, you know, he knows that it's a little bit fragile. He has to love you and water you and take care of you. And I know all that kind of sounds a little bit bad, but it's really not what I want to say. I'm saying that you're precious, and he needs to know that the relationship is fragile and he has to work on to you. So thank you, my beautiful Julie, sweetie. Alrighty. So getting over here, the Emperor, also getting our Queen of Cups and our 2 of Wands. So what are his actual thoughts at this moment, right? What are his actual thoughts? He's feeling. Did you guys have any plans, or were you planning on doing something? Because I'm kind of seeing like some plans are a little bit falling apart. Yeah. I did, my love. I did, my beautiful. You are right after Susan, sweetie. On Saturday it was. Okay, so you had some plans that fell apart, but you canceled on him. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. Okay, so plans kind of falling apart. What I can see over here is he kind of feels like you have a little bit of excessive control. And I'm not saying that you do. I'm just saying that's the way that he feels. It doesn't mean that that's just necessarily the way that it is. So there is a little bit of excessive control that he finds. But he does love you, sweetie. He does love you. He knows that you're very, very supportive of him. He knows that you're trying to follow into the flow, but it's kind of difficult altogether. I'm getting over here. He loves you. He cares for you, sweetie. But it's like if he feels that you're a little bit domineering. He feels that you're a little bit inflexible with certain things. Yeah. Yeah, you were supposed to see him this Saturday. I know, right? I'm basically trying to say he thinks you're a little bit of a control freak. Without necessarily saying it. Yeah. But that being said, yes, these are the vibes that I'm getting from it. Let me go and take out more cards. Okay, let's go see. Not a problem, DM. Not a problem. Post away, sweetie. Hello, Dawn. How are you doing, sweetie? We also have lovely weather. It's actually finally kind of warm. Yes, I'm not done, Simran. I'm still into the feelings and thoughts about you. Okay, so he does believe that you're a little bit controlling, but that being said, you ignite into him a lot of passion, okay? A lot of passion is there. He feels as though into your relationship that there's a little bit less anxiety than there used to be. So there's a certain release that is there. Yeah, no, that's okay, Simran. So he kind of feels like your relationship is a little bit better than it actually was. He does. He feels like it's maybe a little bit less complicated. Maybe he feels like there's a little bit more trust. Now, I'm not saying there's complete trust. I'm not saying everything is perfect, but I'm going to say that he feels anyways that things are a little bit more on path to a certain stability, to something that would be a little bit more normal. And let's go see what he's actually up to at this moment. Alrighty. Yeah. I'm going to say, Simran, a bad joke, but I'm going to say it. Yeah, when you say what's he doing right now, this is going into the same vibes of what I was saying. He feels that you're a little bit domineering. Oh, thank you, DM, for posting. Thank you, love. Okay, so why the heck is he so very silent? Why? He's afraid of having a fight with you. Yeah, he is. He's afraid of something happening over here, Smoothie Pie. The Tower in reverse. He's afraid that there's going to be some type of a conversation or something is going to be happening that actually came from the past that's going to come on in. And I'm not saying anything from the past is coming on in, but he's a little bit afraid of some type of conflict having to do with issues that you guys have had into the past. And therefore, I feel like he's staying a little bit onto his side because he's afraid of having a conflict and he doesn't really want to argue with you in any kind of a way. So yeah, that's what it is. Other than that, he's not feeling all that good. He's got like a lot of anxiety. He's got a lot of things going on within his mind. Yeah, he's got a lot of things that are going on into his mind at this moment. So that's why he's a little bit, yeah, that is because he knows that you're right. He doesn't want to argue. Exactly. I like the direction of this reading, Simran. I do. I feel as though what you are saying correlates with what I'm seeing. So what is he actually up to at this moment? No, he cannot argue. No. Well, he might try, but he's actually not really trying. He's actually just kind of hiding is what he's doing. Okay, so let's go and see what is popping on through. Perfect. So doubting and intuition. Why do I see him working? Is he supposed to be working? Did he say that he was working? I feel like he's working onto something, but it has to do with work. I don't know. Is he working from home or is he at the office where he's at? I don't know, but he's working. Yeah. I'm going to say that he's working at this moment, my sweetie pie. Yeah, he is. He definitely is. Hold on. I'm just going to tie up my hair because I was outside and it's hot. He is talking to his... Oh, okay. Oh, is he talking to his customers on WhatsApp? He has customers on WhatsApp? Let's go see that. I'm not a fan of WhatsApp. I know. Why? I don't know. I'm not a fan of WhatsApp and Snapchat and I don't know. Yeah, I don't like those things. Okay, that's what he said. Okay, I got you. Well, let's go see if that's apparently true. Alrighty. Let's go and see that. So getting over here, our strength popping on through. 3 of Swords, 3 of Cups. Yeah. Well, you know, I am going to have to say that he is, I am going to say that he is working, but I also see him talking with people who are not necessarily work. Yeah, like I just kind of feel like there's no third party, there's nothing of the such, but I feel like he's working, but he's also talking with friends. Let me put it that way. That's what I'm going to say. So he's not just working, he's chit-chatting and working. But I don't feel like he's doing anything that he's not supposed to be doing. So I'm going to say you're okay, my love. Well, I feel like there is. I feel like there's maybe 1 or 2 of them. But I feel like it's people that he knows. Like I feel like it's no, I feel like they're female friends, but I don't see any love, I don't see any passion, I don't see any intentions. I don't see any flirtation, nothing of the such, which is why I'm going to say that I feel as though this is, and it has nothing to do with work. It's not related to work anyways, these people. So I'm going to say they're actually his. And I know this doesn't help your anxiety. I know it doesn't help anything of the such, but I do feel as though he is chit-chatting with 2 of his friends. Nothing romantic though, nothing romantic. I really do want to specify it. I really don't want you to be stressed about the whole thing. Yeah. You say female friends are the best friends, Dawn. It depends what kind of situation you're into, and it depends a little bit what you're looking for. They can be really, really good friends, but sometimes, yeah, sometimes you don't necessarily want them around. I know, Simran, I know. I have to tell you, if I did not tell you, then you would be upset at me, so I do have to tell you, but I do really want to stress out, and I know that you're still going to be stressed anyways, but I still want to say that he's not flirting with anybody. The problem over here, my beautiful Simran, is the following. Because of what has happened between you guys, the trust is completely broken. So where into a normal relationship, if somebody wants to have a guy friend or a girlfriend or whatever, it can be a little bit annoying, but it's completely acceptable. At this point in time, it's just that every single person that he will talk to, even though they're just kind of friends and there's no other connection, becomes a little bit complicated. It becomes a little bit, yeah, it's not that it becomes complicated for him. It's that for you, you always have those doubts that come on through. But it's going to be really important following on through. Yes, you guys need to be transparent together, but we can't, you know, we can't control everything that he's going to do. And we can't say that he can never talk to any ladies because it's not always into a loving kind of a way. That's where it's different. I know. Yeah. I know. Let me give you some messages coming from him, okay? Let me give you some messages and see what he wants to say to you. All right, DM, you are on up next. Okay, sweetie, so just hold on one moment. Okay, I'm getting over here. I do want to be able to see you. I have been having some dreams about you. You make me want to change for the better. You make me feel absolutely blessed. The shame that eats at me for the way that I have treated you. Hi, Jackie. Nice to see you, love. What is going on over here? Nothing all that important. Voila. All right. I'm so proud of everything that we have accomplished. Please let me love you. Why don't we have some wine and some dinner? And I really do want you to express to me when you're not feeling all that well. Oh, Jackie, that is a very interesting question. It is. I hope not. I hope not, my love. Simran, again, try to put yourself into a good energetic kind of a place where everything's going to move on forward into a good way. Okay, try as much as you possibly can. I do not see him doing anything, or I definitely would have told you. Okay, yeah. I'm sending you much love, sweetie pie. DM, it is your turn, my love. DM. Let me go and find you over here. Is there anything that you should look forward to or avoid for the next 5 days, work or home? Absolutely. We're going to go and see that. And we're going to go over here for that one. And voila. Watson, I'm going to give you a little bit of an update. We have Susan, we have MZ, and then we also have Mimi. Okay, so Susan, MZ, and Mimi are going to be the following readings that are going to be coming on up. And at this moment, we are with DM. So let's go and figure this out together. What is happening? Getting our Seven of Swords, followed on through by our Two of Pentacles, also our King of Pentacles over here. All right, love. It's always, you're always a little bit like into a bubble where there's people. It's like you always have people that are around you that are kind of, I don't know. It's like there's secrets around you all the time, my love. It's always an air of mystery. So my Seven of Swords is telling me over here that there are some secrets around you. At work, I'm going to say things are good. I don't see any problems at work whatsoever. I feel as though finances are good. I feel like you are owning that. Things are going quite well. I feel like you're moving on forward within it also. So I'm going to say finances, it's good. Health, I feel like it is actually quite good also. I feel like there's somewhat of a balance within all of that. I feel like you're open. You're open to receive love, but have not yet quite found love. But Spirit is telling me that if you want to find some love, it's not going to be happening until the following 5 days, but you need to take action. Now, you also need to take action towards some type of secrets that might be revealed to you. They might not be revealed, but they could be revealed. And if they are revealed to you, I'm going to have to say you're going to have to take some type of action towards it. It's somebody who might be trying to play a little bit with your headspace, okay? So it's something that has to do with your mind, it's like somebody who's trying to play with your mind, is trying to play a little bit with your thoughts. I'm not going to say necessarily manipulate you, but it's almost like if they're trying to put you into somewhat of like a wrong direction. So be a little bit careful for that. That might be revealed to you. If it is not, hopefully it's just going to kind of dissipate and the energy will leave. Other than that, I don't feel like there's anything really that you have to look out forward to. Nothing bad is happening. I'm actually going to say pretty good over here within finances, balance, everything of the such. And like I said, you need to remain open for love. Remain open for love, sweetie. Because there's beautiful energy that is there that's a little bit onto its way. And it's not the first time I actually see that for you, my love. I think I saw that last week too, where I was saying that you kind of have to open on up a little bit within that. Yeah. You have to open up your energy towards accepting and receiving love, because there is love that is into the cards. That is like, there's somewhat like of an attraction. Something is going to be happening somewhere within the following 2 months, but it is there. So you do have to open up your energy so it actually comes towards you. Let me know, my beautiful DM, if you have any other questions about anybody or anything in particular that I have not answered. Let me know. I've got you, love. My beautiful, oh, no, not Julie. Susan. Susan is up next. You say, is your mom being selfish and deceptive behind the scenes? And are you wrong for having your boundaries? Well, let's go and see that. Oh, thank you for the caramel cappuccino, sweet love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I actually had my mom and my dad here this morning, and yeah, she brought me, she always brings me a French vanilla cappuccino, which is really, really quite delicious. I admit, it took me about 7 hours before I started to drink it, but it was good. Okay, so no, yeah, well, no. Well, what I'm going to say is the following. Are you wrong for having boundaries? You're absolutely not wrong for having boundaries. You should actually keep those boundaries all the way on up, because yes, I do feel as though there is some deceit. I do feel like there are some secrets, and there's no overactive imagination into all of this. So your worries, they're not for nothing, Sweetie Pie. So I'm going to say, yes, she could definitely be deceptive. She could definitely be a little bit selfish. She could definitely be a little bit manipulative. So do you kind of have to be careful? Yes, you do have to be careful. You do have to keep your boundaries. So, and I don't really necessarily feel like it's always behind the scenes. Maybe sometimes it's just actual manipulation towards you into a certain way. So be careful about that, DM. It's a definite yes. I say keep your boundaries. It's sad to say, but I think you're doing the best thing you could, my love. No, not yet. Not yet. We do not need a timestamp. Well, we do need one for Susan at this moment, sweetie. We do. We are missing one more subscriber for a free reading. So one more subscriber for a free reading, my sweet loves. Into the meanwhile, I'm going to go on see Susan, followed out by MZ. So Susan, you're right over here. Susan is at 22 minutes. 22 minutes. Hello, my beautiful Elaine. How are you doing, love? So Susan, 22 minutes. Aha! There you go, DM. Open on up towards that, sweetie pie. Open up towards. I love that. Okay. Good for you, DM. So, you know, just kind of move on forward. Open up your energy a little bit more. Maybe if you feel like it, you could be a little bit flirtatious. Good things could be opening on up for you over there at work, my love. Good for you. That makes going to work a little bit more exciting. Susan, sweetie pie, what do we have over here? Now that is a tiny email for you. So what are we thinking and what are we feeling? Okay, let's go and see what we're thinking. Let's go see what we're feeling. Alrighty. So what is Andrew thinking and feeling about you? Alrighty. 4 wands reverse. Also getting over here our 3 of swords and our wheel of fortune. Followed up by the star. All right, my love. I'm basically going to say over here, I don't feel like there's anything that is completely, you know, upfront, exciting and joyous and everything as such. I don't see that. What I do see is I feel as though we're in search of happiness. We're in search of good things. That being said, did we go and see Cheyenne, that person? Okay. Did we cheat in any kind of way? I'm going to say no, my sweet love. I do not see as though we have done that. I'm going to go and see if he, you know, did anything with anybody else in any kind of a way. But as for you, he knows that your situation is complicated. He knows that your relationship's a little bit complicated. And I just kind of feel like he is searching. I feel like he is wanting to find at the same time. He's wanting to find more happiness. He's wanting to find a certain openness. So it's like if he's looking for that 4-leaf clover into a certain way. Getting our justice, getting over here our 10 of cups, also getting our 5 of pentacles. Okay. Sweetie, did he actually do anything with anybody else? No, he did not. But again, he's not going to be telling you exactly everything that he does, but is he doing anything with anybody else? I'm going to say no onto that one. Yeah. Is he trying to get with Monica? We're going to go and see that, okay? Lilith, yes, we do. I put the timestamp for Susan onto the other side. It's at 22 minutes, my love. Yeah, I put it onto the other side, sweetie pie. A DM, you say they flirt a little bit and you feel like they're also trying to hide, right? Hey, take your time, sweetie. Just take your time. Just take it one little step at a time. Oh, thank you, my beautiful Lilith. Take it one little step at a time, DM. You're going to see everything is going to open on up. Like I said, it's going to take approximately 2 months. So you're kind of going with the flow. But just as you go with the flow, it's really important to just kind of let yourself go at the same time. Receive what we're giving on out. And when you feel like you need to give something on out, as long as it's comfortable for you, go ahead with it. Diane and Sean, yes, I don't know if I'll be back by the time you guys get on back, but enjoy your shopping, sweetie pies. Okay, so a High Priestess popping on through, followed out over here by the Star, also getting our Two of Pentacles. Here we go, our Ace of Swords and our Knight of Wands. All right, Susan, my love, I am still with you. No. Are we actually trying to get with Monica? That's a no. And what is it thinking about you guys being together? What is he thinking? Z, you're next, my love. What is he thinking about you guys being together? Let's go and see. Okay. The Moon coming on through. The Two of Swords. He hides and he harbors a lot of different kind of feelings towards you, my love. He hides a lot of feelings. I feel as though he is a little bit, he knows that you guys both kind of, I'm not going to say that you deceive him, but he knows that he kind of deceives you because he doesn't necessarily tell you the truth, because he hides a lot of things, because he gives money to other people. So he knows that you know that he's kind of deceptive. And he also knows that, you know, he does have to hide those things. So the relationship itself is not really all that balanced. It's a little bit unstable because of everything that is going on within it. But I'm going to say, you know what, he is trying to make things better. Or anyways, he would like to be able to make things better. Is he actually putting all the effort into it to try to make it better? Not quite, but would he actually like to? I'll say yes. So at this moment, I'm going to say that the want, I'm going to say the desire is there. So that's good. Now what's going to be important is actually for him to start, you know, putting things on to actually start applicating what he actually wants within the relationship. So you guys can kind of mend and, you know, pass on by all this stuff, my sweetie pie. So you have no more doubts. So you guys are together and nothing is all that complicated, right? Hello, my dear Kevin, sweetie pie. It is nice to see you, love. Thank you for your donation. I'll be with you fairly shortly, okay? So my beautiful Susan, I am sending you much love, sweetie. Everything is going to be okay. I know it's difficult, though, my love. I know it is. I'm going to go and see our beautiful MZ, followed up by Mimi and Kevin. All right, I've got you. Hello, love. And here we go. Still missing one subscriber over there for the free reading. And you had a crazy busy work day and you didn't have a chance. That's okay, sweetie. Let me go see if we are still only focused on you. How are you feeling today, Kevin? Oh, anxiety. Oh, it's getting better. Aha, good. Perfect. I'm going to check that on out in a few moments. Okay, my love? So, my beautiful MZ, are we still the only focus? I'm still getting that we're a little bit like spiritually, a little bit, I'm going to say a little bit, we're missing spiritually speaking, emotionally speaking. We still need to kind of, you're still number one. Okay, to answer your question, that is what it is. You are still the only one. There's absolutely no doubt about it. We do have our 10 of Pentacles over here. We do have our 5 of Pentacles in reverse, and we also have our Page of Wands with the Sun. There's absolutely no doubt that you are the only one, and there's also no doubt that he knows that you are the only one for him. So there's a difference between both of them, between saying this person is all yours and between knowing that they are actually yours and that you guys belong together. The only thing that I'm seeing is that, and it's probably going to come on out a little bit later also, is simply that he's still working onto himself over here. So he's still working onto his own energy, on trying to bring that back on up, if you will. So I still feel like, energetically speaking, he's still a little bit poor. He's lacking. So he needs to work onto that to try to pick it on up. But it does not affect your relationship. It doesn't affect the love or the desire or what he truly wants with you. Let's go see how we're feeling about you today. Thank you, my beautiful Elaine, sweetie pie. I shall be with you shortly. Your brain has been calm today. It's all good, my love. It's all good. Let me just go and put our beautiful Elaine over here. Yes, he does. You see, my beautiful Julie? It's important that we actually mention it because it means completely different things. Oh, that's okay, sweetie. I will check that on out, my beautiful Elaine. I will, my love. Hold on. I'm going to go over here. So, yes. So how are we feeling about you today? Let's go over here. Okay. Okay, so just one moment, my love. We're going to go and figure this out. Okay. Ace of Swords followed out by Strength, also getting our Six of Pentacles. So how are we actually feeling about you today? Are we feeling a little bit closer? My Ace of Swords, my strength is telling me that we're slowly working upon it. But my Ace of Swords is telling me in reverse that our mind is still not completely, like, we're getting closer. We're doing the progress towards it, which is absolutely fantastic. Which, by the way, guys, tomorrow is full moon. We did not talk about it, but tomorrow is beautiful full moon, sweeties. So, yes, we are slowly working towards it. We're making an effort. I'm going to say every single day since the last few days, since the last 5, 6, I'm going to maybe even 7 days. I'm going to go all the way to the last 7 days. I feel as though his energy has been gaining strength over and over and over. I feel like it's getting better. I feel like it's feeling stronger. I feel like we're into a place where we're more focused. We're not as focused as we would like to be, though, but we are feeling you closer. I feel as though at night when he actually goes to bed, I feel like he actually feels that connection again. He doesn't always get the messages, doesn't always get the murmurs or anything of the such, but he's feeling the connection again, which he had a little bit kind of lost a little bit with everything that was happening onto his side. So I feel like he's turning on back to a certain normality. So my love, yes, as for today within you, he does love you, sweetie. He is working a lot onto his strength, onto his connection, onto getting closer, onto mending things within him to really just make things happen. Let's go and see thoughts for you on the relationship today. Let's go like this. Let's go over here. Thank you, everybody, for waiting so patiently, by the way. Well, I say not a problem, my beautiful Elaine. Move on forward with what you think is best for you, sweetie. Nobody's forcing you to do anything. Follow your heart. Follow your intuition. He is making progress. The fact that he is making progress is good. The fact that he's been in, I'm going to say constant progress is really, really quite good too, because he's been doing that like over my pleasure, my beautiful Elaine. It is true, sweetie. I feel as though every single day he's becoming a little bit stronger into that department. And we wouldn't necessarily want like the whole thing to switch on up like in one moment. It would not be good. It would be too much of a switch. He'd have too much to work upon. And then there would be like little missing pieces a little bit all over the place. It's like a race. You want to get all the way to the finish line, but you want to do it correctly. If you're missing obstacles or you're missing little pieces on it, you're going to have to start on over again. And he doesn't want to. So I prefer that he actually does things into the correct way than to kind of hurry on up, get into something, and then it doesn't necessarily work because we didn't put all the work that we actually needed into it. So it's better this way. I know it's a little bit more torturous, but it's better. Alrighty. Now, my love, how are we feeling about the relationship today? Magician. Magician is a beautiful one. Magician. All the power is there. This is about how his willpower will be able to make things happen. It's about how his desire is going to make things happen. But it's also, mainly, I'm going to have to say it's a question of focus. Him on his focus, you and your focus. Together, you are going to combine each other over here. Our beautiful Empress is coming on in with our beautiful Empress energy. You bring in creativity. You bring in nurturing. You bring in fertility. You bring in beauty. You bring in all these beautiful aspects into his life. When into his life, he's feeling a little bit anxious. He's feeling a little bit afraid. He's feeling like he doesn't know what's going to be happening because things are a little bit unexpected. So you bring in the stability, you bring in the love, you bring in the beauty into his life, where his life sometimes is a little bit gray lately. So he knows very well that within your beautiful energy, within his power, once he actually taps into it completely and fully, that everything is going to be possible within your relationship. So I'm definitely going to have to say within the relationship over here, I feel as though we're moving towards beautiful love, sweetie. We're moving towards Six of Cups, which is really restoring what you guys used to have, but into a better kind of a way. So we're taking the love that you had, we're taking the connection that you had, we're bringing it on back, and we're going to do even better this time around. And let me give you some messages, my love. So I'm going to say it's really quite positive. It does. It does. It really is quite nice, my love. It is. Let me give you some messages from... That's exactly what it is. So that's it. You're taking what you used to have and you're making it more powerful. You're elevating it emotionally, spiritually, psychologically, on every single level. It's perfect. Mimi is next, followed up by Kevin. Do we have Mimi who is here? Do we have Mimi? Please let me know if Mimi is here. I'm going to give you some messages over here. Not a problem, my sweetie pie. Okay, so do we have Mimi and do we have Kevin? Yes, Kevin is here. No, that is Karen. Hi, Karen. Do we have Kevin? And we got Mimi. Hi, my beautiful Mimi. Nice to see you, love. So Mimi is up next, followed out by Kevin. Mimi, you are such a silent, beautiful lady. You're like a little bit there, kind of stalking the diary, aren't you? I only know you're there when it's your turn. Sometimes you pop on in. Okay, so that being said, my love, into the messages for you. When things take off, they really shall take on off. Everything's going to move into the right direction. It's going to be beautiful, swift progress, movement, alignment. Everything is going to be moving on forward. There's going to be a release of fear, of anxiety. What he wants you to know is that he's trying to follow his intuition. He needs you to follow your intuition, and he is getting more and more focus, more clarity on knowing and being more decisive and taking more concrete action towards the love that he has towards you. It's perfect. I think you are Mimi. No. Hello, my beautiful Susan, sweetie. Susan, we're so sorry. You donated last night when we were closed, but yes, Lilith has got your reading over there for you, my love. Z, see you again a little bit later, perhaps. It is my pleasure, sweetie. Let me send you some beautiful hearts. So let's go see our beautiful Mimi. Let me go see if Kevin is around also. I still don't see Kevin onto the other side. Okay, so Mimi, Kevin, and Elaine. It is nice to see you, Susan, my love. Okie dokie. So Mimi, let me go and find you. You're going to be right over here. And I think it's like a tiny one again because I don't think I've got an email. I'm going to go and see. No, I have no email coming from you. Now, this is starting to become weird. I think it's like the second or third day in a row where you keep things into PayPal. Okay, so are you going to be able to get to... Yes, I know, right? Still no text, nothing. Like, that is a pain in the... It is, ain't it? You're just kind of there, kind of waiting. You're always wondering, am I going to be received? Did I miss something? Right? You pick up your phone wondering, did I miss a message? Did I not hear the notification? Or sometimes you'll hear a notification and you'll be like, oh, I wonder. But yes, I get you, sweetie. It's horrible having to wait for something from somebody. It's not a fun thing at all. And let me go see if you're going to be able to actually see him anytime soon and what's going to be happening with that. We're going to go and check that on out with this little deck over here. And voila. Yeah, today's tiny, tiny, tiny. Oh, Susan, my love, I know he stresses you out all the time, sweetie. Mimi's at 41 minutes. 41 minutes, my beautiful Lilith. So, Mimi at 41 minutes, sweet one. Okay, so... Thank you, Watson, for your list. It is perfect. Okay, this is yours. We're going to go and see what else is popping on through. What else do we have? So the 5 of Swords. We're getting over here our 3 of Pentacles, followed by our King of Swords and also our Knight of Pentacles. Alrighty. Okay. So my love. 5 of Swords reverse is a no. 3 of Pentacles also no. Knight of Pentacles also no. The thing that I'm going to say is, do you actually have a chance of seeing him anytime soon? I'm actually seeing more of a no. Yes, my beautiful Elaine, sweetie. But I do feel as though he's thinking about you. So he's thinking, but not necessarily acting, which is, you know, you kind of want to give him a little bit of a kick in the you-know-what so he can actually do something, right? Not a problem, Elaine, sweetie. So, yeah. So I'm going to say we're thinking about it, but we're not taking any action towards it. So basically, I'm going to say a no for that at this moment in time. Let me go back over here. Just one second. Okay. I know. You keep hearing the clock kind of ticking like everything is ending soon, right? Let's go see how he's feeling. You hear the clock ticking because you feel like time is passing on by. And you're worried. You're worried. You are. You're worried about what's going to be happening or what's going to be a little bit like the next step. You're worried of the changes of the actual flow. Okay. So we are getting over here the Hanged Man, getting also our King of Pentacles, getting our Hierophant popping on through, and our Queen of Swords. All right, love. So what I'm going to say towards you is this, my love. I know that you're kind of hearing that clock ticking, but that is really nothing that has to do with the spiritual world or the energy or anything that is happening. That's just a little bit you. It's like you have given yourself somewhat of a time frame, and if that time frame is not respected or it's not really quite going into the way that you would like it to, or you're just kind of feeling a little bit stagnant. So that's why you're kind of hearing a little bit of that ticking altogether. His energy at this moment is an energy of wanting to hold on to you. He's wanting to hold on to the connection, not let go of it. But at the very same time, he's not into thinking about love. He's not into thinking about relationships. Now, problem being over here is this. Look, my king is looking one side, and my beautiful, lovely lady onto the other side is, my queen is looking onto the other side. You're the Queen of Swords. You're thinking, you're wondering, you're pondering, you're looking out, kind of gazing, waiting for something to be happening, while our King of Pentacles is doing really just taking care of work, or doing whatever it is that he needs to do, but he's kind of looking a little bit into the opposite direction. So he's doing his own business is what I want to say, as you are just kind of thinking and wondering when it is that he's going to be coming on back. But he's not ready for that. He's not necessarily thinking about that. And our Hanged Man over here is no longer hanging. So I am going to say that he is a little bit in movement. But he's always in movement towards his own desires, his own needs. And his needs and desires at this moment are not love. They really are more moving on forward, finances, I feel travels, all these kind of things mixed on in together. So does he miss you? He does think about you. He does think about you, sweetie. But he doesn't miss you as much as you miss him, unfortunately, my love, is what I'm going to say. You miss him a lot. He kind of gazes, he kind of thinks, he kind of wonders. He does have some feelings for you. But again, the major problem is that it's not into his focus at this moment. It's not what he's looking for right now. That's why there's such a big gap into the energy altogether. C'est Mathias? Allô, mon grand? Ouais, utilise la patente puis tu lèves. Ah, il est dehors, mon chou, je pense. I'm sorry, guys. À tantôt, mon beau. Apparently, there's a mosquito upstairs. It's bothering my kids. Okay, hold on. So let me go and continue over here. What do we've got popping on through? I know, Mimi, I know. Yeah, I told them to go and get like the little electric kind of swatter for mosquitoes, but they don't know where it is. I was outside a little bit earlier. Oh my God. Bugs, they eat you alive tonight between mosquitoes and little black flies. Oh, it was torture. Okay, so hold on. Let me continue on over here, my sweetie pie. All right, so yeah, okay. Is he chit-chatting with other ladies? Yes or no? Well, one lady, sweetie. Not ladies, one lady. There is one lady that he does talk with. I feel as though she flirts with him a lot, but I don't feel as though, I feel like he likes the flirtation, but I don't necessarily feel like he necessarily wants to meet up with this lady. So I'm going to say there is one lady who does flirt, but he's not really interested in hooking on up in any kind of a way. So it's still a pain in the you know what, but yeah. Just hold on just one moment over there. Hi, Karen. It is nice to see you, sweetie pie. Okay, let me just go and do this over here. Karen, if you're still around, hold on, okay? I will give you a reading. Just give me a few moments, okay, my love? Just give me a few moments, my sweetie pie. You're going to be after Elaine, all right? Okay, I'm still with you. I'm moving on back over here. So, yeah, he is chit-chatting with somebody. That he don't use WhatsApp that much already. I need to still talk of his last scene. Is he using another app to talk, right? I don't feel as though he is at this moment, so I'm going to say no. I don't see him necessarily using another app to talk. Like I said, he's really just like more focused onto work at this moment. Yeah. Oh, Karen, hold on a moment, okay? Possibility, you say, of marriage with partner. Okay, thank you for posting your questions, sweetie. I'll be with you shortly, okay, Karen? After Elaine, my sweetie. You've got nothing to ask, but you already asked a bunch of questions. You did actually have questions. You did. Okay. What kind of messages does he actually want to say to you? Let's go and do that, okay? Let's say he was right there in front of you at this moment and there was something he wanted to say. What would he actually say towards you? This is going to relate. It's definitely going to relate over here, my sweetie pie. What I will actually say is this. Could he soon or later go towards her? Oh, hold on. I'll answer that, Mimi. Just one moment, my love. What I'm going to say, if he was right there in front of you and there was something that he actually wanted to say, thank you, my dear Juanson, I'm going to have to say that love-wise, he would say it's not a possibility. But if you do want to have flirtation, if you do want to have a little bit of fun here and there, then he is completely open towards it. And he does think about it actually quite often. So I'm going to say he would be open towards that, my sweetie pie. Now let me go and see. What does, yes, could he sooner or later go towards her and flirts and go towards her when he is ready? Oh, Let's go and see. He's going to flirt and go towards her when he's actually ready. No, he's not. He's not. He has no loving intentions or no sexual intentions or anything physical whatsoever towards this person. Honestly, he's really quite into his work. He's into money. He's into voyages, my sweet love. Anything else is a little bit kind of fluctuating. It's there. He likes the attention, but that's pretty much all there is. He's definitely not moving towards this lady. And this lady, I'm going to say within the following 2 weeks, is no longer going to be flirting with him because he's not doing anything. And she's going to become annoyed. Very annoyed. All right. Hold on, my love. I will give you some messages over here. And then I'm going to go and see Kevin. Where's my friend Kevin? Where is he? Where is Kevin? All right. My heart does yearn for you. I've been a little bit depressed lately. Things have been really quite hard. You will always have a beautiful place into my heart. And are you in love with me, or are you in love with my potential? Which is a really interesting question to ask. Not to you, because I know that that's not the case, but yeah. Beautiful Patricia and Susan. I knew I had birdies doing all different kind of sounds. Thank you, my sweetie pies. We are going to add after Karen, Patricia, and we're going to put back in our beautiful Susan in queue. So Kevin, Elaine, Karen, Patricia, and Susan. My beautiful Mimi love. I am sending you so much love, sweetie. Yeah, in a sense, it's still only you. There is nobody else, sweetie. So still makes you feel, a bit better. Well, all right then. I'm going to take it. A bit better, I will take. It's all good, my love. All right. Mimi, I'm sending you so much love, sweetie pie. What's happening with my dear friend Kevin? Kevin. Are you here, Kevin? Where are you, sweetie? I'm going to go and get your question. And we're going to leave Kevin a timestamp because when I asked for Kevin about 10-15 minutes ago, he was not here. And so I don't actually know where he's at. Just one moment. We're going to go like this. All right. And are you here, Kevin? Let me know if you're here, sweetie. Okay, so I don't see Kevin. Still don't see Kevin. Kevin is going to be at 53 minutes and 30 seconds. So Kevin is at 53:30. Thank you so very much, my beautiful Lilith Ann Juanson. I feel like I'm going to sneeze. I might not. Here we go. So anxiety is getting better now. Okay, now it's asthma that you have to deal with. That is because I'm going to say stress. I'm also going to have to say probably the season. It's one thing after the other, right? What do cards say is best? And will you figure things out? Alrighty, will you figure things out? I know you will. I have no doubts that you're going to figure things out, sweetie. I hope you don't have any doubts upon the fact that you're going to be figuring things out, because I know that you will. But let's go and see this together, all right? So we are with our dear friend Kevin. Elaine is popping on through next. So Elaine, don't go too far, my love. So anxiety is getting a little bit better, but now asthma is kind of kicking on in. Alrighty. Yeah, one is can be quite correlated one with the other one also. You need to get back into your own energy, sweetie, is what you need to do. You're actually feeling really just kind of depleted altogether. You keep getting, I keep seeing for you, like within the following 2 to 3 months, there's like things that are changing and that are like modifying themselves. So what I'm actually going to say towards you is this. Probably into the following 8 weeks, you're not going to be feeling depleted anymore. You're actually going to be feeling like you're happy. You're actually going to be feeling like good things are coming on through. After Susan Watson, we also have MZ, my love. I've got you, my beautiful Julie, sweetie, but I do have about 20 minutes before I'm with you, okay? So, Kevin, you need to get back into your energy because at this moment, you're just kind of feeling like you have lost all your energy whatsoever. But within the following, you say, you know, are things going to get better? They will get better within the following 2 months, or let's say 6 to 8 weeks. Things will change. You will feel stronger. You're actually going to feel, again, I'm going to say you're going to feel free. You're going to feel lively. You're going to be feeling closer to your emotions, but not into a sad kind of way, into a happy way, into a moving on forward kind of a way. And I did see the other day, I told you within the following 3 months or something, there's somebody else that's coming into your life anyways that you're going to be interested in. So it's actually coming on in right on time over here. I'm seeing over here that you need to gain back your power. How do you gain back your power? By believing into yourself, sweetie. It's like if your power has been taken away in this moment. It's like if whatever people have been doing to you, and I'm not just going to say the last one, I'm going to say the previous one and the one before that. I feel like it's an accumulation of hurt. It's an accumulation of a lot of things that are kind of combining each other that are creating what is actually happening at this moment in time. So, yeah, I feel like you need to choose happiness. I feel like you need to let go of, you know, the bad. You need to let go of what is not good. You need to look and you need to find yourself some stability. When I say stability, you were thinking about going for that job, I think, into a gym. You could always go there. You can go elsewhere. Find yourself something new to do. Find yourself some type of new occupation in some kind of a way. There's somebody, your mom perhaps. I don't know if you get along well with your mom. I kind of feel like you need to go and see your mom also. I don't know. She's got like good vibes towards you. She could be a little bit healing towards you from what I can see. So sweetie, you need to choose happiness. You need to choose acceptance into your life. And that's what you're going to be doing. As you choose your happiness, you will accept the situation that you're into. That's going to bring in a whole new amount of awareness, of clarity. And I feel as though the anxiety, I feel as though those tendencies sometimes of feeling a little bit stressed or depressed, they're slowly going to dissipate and kind of go away. You need to be careful. You need to be careful, sweetie, for people who might have strings attached towards you. So always be careful within that. That happens to you often. People who have like power struggles, people who they want some type of, you know, attachment with you, but there's always like a stinginess towards our love. There's strings attached at all times. So it's like you're always dealing with somebody who's a little bit selfish. From the get-go, if you feel as though the person that you're into a relationship with, may it be love, may it be friendship, doesn't matter what the relationship is. If you're the one who's always giving, or you always have to run after the other person, I say run like heck into the opposite direction, my sweet love. Okay? So to answer your question, my love, will things get better? Yes, they will. But you're going to have to get into your power. Okay. Things are changing for you. New people are coming on in. Your energy is changing, but I need you to go see your mom. I need you to pick up some type of a new activity in some kind of way. Could be a new job. I need you to switch on up your vibes a little bit. I need you to believe into yourself, and I need you to leave yourself time to heal and watch out for patterns, love. Okay. Watch out for patterns. You often get kind of caught up into different patterns that it's different people, but it's always the same type, a little bit of pattern. And you're always ended up hurt into that because you're very, very emotional. You attach yourself fairly quickly to somebody. But I kind of feel like sometimes the people that often the people that you're attaching yourself to, I don't feel like they actually want the same thing as you. But it's almost like if you think that, hey, maybe things will change, or maybe they will change, or something of the such. So be careful for that, okay? I am sending you much, 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 much love, sweetie pie. Let me know if there's anything else, okay, sweetie? Let me go and see over here for our beautiful Elaine. And hello, young girl. Gee, it is nice to see you, sweetie pie. Alrighty, hold on. Karen, you're going to be coming on up, okay? So Karen, let me know if you're still here. You do not have to repost your question, though, because I already do have it. Everything is all right. You are faster. Who's faster? Oh, you saw the typo. Aha. Okay. Hey, beautiful Bella. How are you doing, sweetie pie? All right, Elaine, if you already know what your second question is, you can post it right away. Otherwise, I'll get back to it a little bit later on. And let's go see what we've got for you. So what kind of career actually suits you? Something in leadership role with creativity. You decided for a job change altogether. Now, do you have any studies into anything that would actually, you know, be of anything good into that? Because quite frankly, my beautiful, later, I got you, love. Quite frankly, I believe that at this moment for you, what's going to be really, really important is maybe to, it's like I need you to kind of do two things at the same time. Yeah, that's what I'm going to say. And the reason why I'm saying that is because if you only move on forward into a career where you're working for yourself, right? You want to have a little bit more of your business. You say that you're good doing things by yourself, that you're motivated, that you're strong, everything as such. So you're looking for an independent work or a travailleur autonome. So you're really looking to be, you know, your own boss. That being said, your own boss is absolutely perfect, but it requires an awful lot of time, an awful lot of work, an awful lot of everything. Dedication, and passion and time. And you have to find your own little niche, my sweetie pie. Now, you're very, very creative. You're very good within that. Have you ever thought of offering any type of services? May it be web pages? It could be, heck, look, influencers, they're all over the place. Okay, it doesn't matter which platform you go onto, all over the place. And we always need people for different kind of things. May it be creating thumbnails, may it be creating, you know, the banners of the web page, so many different kind of things. You have a lot of creativity, you have a lot of ideas, you're able to work within those graphics and those things. That could be something that could be good. Could be something that could be an interesting niche that there's a lot of demand into because there is a lot of people, and you can end up making a fair amount of money. You can even have different type of contracts with these people where, let's say, you make their custom thumbnails, but you do them every single week. You know, somebody who posts once or twice a week. It gives you and generates you always an income that comes on in at all times. So it brings you a certain stability. More clients you have, better it is. So I need marketing into a certain way. Yes, you can definitely go into marketing, sweetie, but I'm more saying creating things like creating, let's say, banners or web pages, different kind of things like that. It all have to do with e-commerce, sweetie. I don't want you going out to companies and stuff like that, because then you need a whole marketing team. You need something that is completely different. So you have to be able to do it by yourself. You have to be able to have, you already have the skills for it. The only thing that you need to go and get is your actual clients, and you need to prepare yourself somewhat a little bit of a portfolio of different kind of ideas that you could have, right? And that would bring in a certain stability. You can do it directly from your home. You don't even need any office. All you need is, you know, your laptop. That's it. That's all. And that could be good for you. And there are, like, oh God, thousands and thousands and thousands of people out there that would actually be able to help you on out with that. So I'm going to say that would probably be the direction that I would see you going on into. It really has to be anything that is online, okay? Creation online to go and get more clients. May it be through a web page, may it be through a different type of a marketing thing, but online for different little companies or independent people. That's who you have to go and get. That's how you're going to move on forward, and that's how you're going to build your business. Otherwise, if you go elsewhere, it's going to be way too big of a niche, and you're going to need people with you, and it's going to be a different budget, everything of the such. So I would definitely say move on forward with that if you do want to do that. But I kind of need you to, you know, if you're able to at the same time to have a little bit of a job onto the side into the meanwhile, that could be good, because it can take a little bit of a time before it actually builds on up. But you would be happy into that. It allows you to have your creativity. It allows you to bring on forth. It allows you to listen to your client one-on-one. You work from home. You've got no stress. You do what you've got to do. You deliver the product, and it's perfect. And you can deliver like every single week to these different people or different clients. So yes, I would definitely go towards that, my love. Let me know whenever you're ready for your follow-up question. Okay, love? And to the meanwhile, Karen, you want to know, Karen, the possibility of a marriage with your current partner. That's what you're wondering about, right? Do we have Patricia who is with us? So Patricia, we have Susan, I know is not here. Patricia, don't know. And MZ are going to be the following readings. Thank you so very much, my beautiful Bella love. I shall be with you shortly, probably in about 10 minutes though, okay? So what do we have for you, my beautiful? Is there a possibility of marriage with a partner that you're with at this moment? Your partner at this moment is not looking towards that, my beautiful Karen. It's like your partner is kind of hiding these feelings. I'm going to say for the moment, your partner does not want to get married. Your partner does love you, does care for you, but does not want to get married. I feel like we want to continue like this. I feel like we're stable. I feel like things are moving on forward. But I feel like we don't necessarily want to look all that far on off. So it is my pleasure, my beautiful Elaine, sweetie. I just feel as though we're not looking for marriage, but I don't see any breakup. I don't see anything as such. I do believe that you are going to be sticking around. So that is going to be a yes. But I do not see a marriage proposal coming on through. I don't even see him actually thinking about it. So I'm going to say a no. And that's going to be your challenge. That's going to be your challenge because I feel like you actually do want to get married, but I don't feel like the possibility is there for the moment. If there is marriage or there is a proposal, it will happen probably between the month of January and July, but not this year, next year. Until then, I don't see it, my sweet love. But I feel as though you are blessed enough to have a beautiful relationship. Things are going well. I don't see any problems, my love. Sending you much love, sweetie. Elaine, let me go and see that, my love. Let's go for Elaine's follow-up question. Karen, I'm sending you much love. Patricia, you are next. Have you moved on from yes, my love? I don't believe you have, sweetie. I believe you're working onto it. I believe you want to believe that you have. I believe that you are desiring to do so. But at the same time, when I say the word desire, there's like somewhat of a pullback. It's like, yes, we want to, but there's a reticence that is there, sweetie. There's a little something that just, it keeps pulling you, sweetie. It's not a big thing. If I'm going to rate it like onto 100, I'm going to say you have like a 12, 15%. Right? And I'm going to say like 85% no. 85% definitely gone. I feel like you are definitely moving on forward. You are. Yeah, 85% is pretty darn good. I'm going to say it's pretty darn over. But there's still a little something. Like, I feel that if Yas was with somebody else, right, you would be a little bit sad. You would feel a little bit maybe bothered by it. I still see, I feel like the main problem over here, Elaine, and this is what is actually blocking you from moving on forward, is because you don't have all the answers. I feel like the lack of answers, the lack of closure is what is holding you on back. Not because you still love Yas, not because you still necessarily desire, but because you're missing information, because you're missing that actual moment of closure. And that's where I feel as though things are a little bit more complicated. So, yeah. So I'm going to say basically yes, but there's still a little bit of work to do. If you give yourself maybe 2-3 months, it should be done, sweetie pie. Yeah. Karen, let me go and see. Elaine, I'm sending you so much love. Continue, sweetie. You are having beautiful ideas. You're moving on forward with your thoughts. Everything the such. It's good, sweetie. So Ace of Wands coming on through, followed on by the Fool, and also getting our King of Wands. King of Wands is still kind of playing around, sweetie pie. We do have love. We do have a lot of things. Three of Cups is still popping on through with a Judgment. I'm going to say for this moment, a little bit difficult to say so. If it happens within the following 3 months, my love. What's your other question, my beautiful Elaine? So I'm going to say within the following 3 months, sweetie. I'm going to go and see Patricia into the meanwhile. Elaine, please do post your other question, my love. And let's just go see Patricia. And voila. I'm sorry. Patricia. Here we go. So, Patricia is going to be pleased at 110. Susan is going to be on up. Oh my God. 110 came out as 100%. Now that is interesting. I just really wanted to write 110. I don't know how the heck I got that. Oh, well, no. 1. 110. Oh, it always comes out as 100%. Okay, so 1 hour and 10. There you go. My dear gosh. Alrighty. Sorry, Lilith. I don't know what's going on with it. Okay, so Patricia, sweetie, I've got your question, Elaine. I'll be with you in a moment. So, you're doing very well, and dog is doing much better, just a little bit tired, right? Still not responding. Yeah, let me go and see, my love. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to say, my beautiful Patricia, tomorrow is going to be a full moon. It's going to be a perfect time to actually post on through to do some beautiful manifestations of healing, of love, and everything as such, as much for your beautiful dog, Sweetie Pie, as for your relationship with as for life in itself. I feel as though the fact that you give him information is, he likes the fact that you give him information, but I feel as though it actually kind of blocks him sometimes. I'm going to explain why. When you know nothing about somebody, you don't know what they're doing, you don't know what they're up to, like, you know nothing, then I'm going to say, you know, it is what it is. You don't really know anything altogether. There's no doubt about it over here, my Sweetie Pie, that by kind of, even if he doesn't necessarily respond on back, by kind of feeding him things every once in a while. Sophie, sweetie, thank you, my beautiful love. I'll be with you shortly, okay? Thank you, Sweetie Pie. Yeah, so by kind of feeding him that information, what I feel that you're actually doing is you're continuing a little bit of progress. He doesn't have to reach out to know how you're feeling or what you're doing, because you're already kind of giving him the information, right? So yeah, I'm going to say towards that, and I'm not going to say don't send him any information neither, because I feel like for you, it's important. I feel like it's a beautiful exchange. I feel like you guys are able to speak within that. I feel like you're able to have a connection within it, and it's really, really important. So there's no doubt for me that that is something absolutely fantastic. But you do have to know that by giving and kind of feeding him out some information every here and there, he doesn't necessarily have to. It's a little bit like reading the newspaper. You get the news that you need to know and you're good with it. He's feeling completed with that. He feels like it's a little bit less complicated. He gets to continue what he is doing. He gets to, but he doesn't feel bad. He doesn't feel bad for not reaching on out. So the energy is more clear. The energy is easier into that kind of a way. Now, it's more difficult for you, though, because he's not necessarily, you know, responding on back with it. Now, like I said, I told you that I believe that it was going to be taking a little bit longer, right, before he actually pops on through. And I still do believe it's going to take a little bit longer before he actually pops on through. As for him, he's still holding on to you, sweetie, but I mean, this is what he does. He works and 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 he works. He holds on to what he has, to the goods that he has. He tries to put as much money as he possibly can into, you know, the bank, into investments. And he truly does believe that you guys are going to be meeting on that. What's going to be happening after your meeting or during your meeting, he doesn't really know. And he's not necessarily looking towards it neither, like finding different type of possibilities. He's really just going with the flow. I want to be there. I want to see you. This is what I'm going to be doing. And this is how I'm moving on forward. So we do have the energy that is there, that is in movement, that is changing, no doubt about it. But I just feel as though you're not getting fully what you need. I know that he's kind of giving you like a 5% when he should be giving you like a 95%. He should be strong. He should be giving you that love. He should be giving you that affection. He should be closer to you, especially after everything that you have gone through. I feel like he's afraid of reaching on out towards the dog because it is something that is very, very emotional and he doesn't really quite know how to deal with it. So I feel like that's why he's a little bit restraining himself onto that side. Let me send you some messages, sweetie. I need you to continue to focus on you, though, my beautiful Patricia. I feel as though you're doing fantastic with your focusing. I feel like you're on path, you're onto the right place, but I need you to continue with that. All right? I really, really do. The more you continue with it, the stronger it's going to get, the better it's going to get at the very same time. So, yeah. Hold on. Let me give you some messages, my love. Let's go to this one. I want to be able to work things out. I want you to know that I am truly sorry, that I do feel you, that I do think the world of you. But often I kind of feel like I'm not quite good enough for you. And I'm going to give you also an angel message. Let me take out just one card, one oracle card onto the angels, and let's go see what they say. I'm going to come and answer Elaine's other question. I'm going to go and see Susan right after, and I'm going to say hello to my beautiful love shine. It's nice to see you, my beautiful friend. How are you doing, love? So here we go for the oracle. I did not want to open MZ. I wanted to open on up Susan. Yes, alrighty. Hello, my beautiful love shine. How are you doing, sweetie? Oh, it's a clarification. Okay, well, I will clarify for you in just a moment, my beautiful Elaine, sweetie pie. Here we go for you, my beautiful Patricia. I am getting over here awakening. This is what you need. This is what you desire. This is what your soul desires. It's about figuring out what is going to be good towards you. It's about figuring out your place, holding up towards what you want, what you desire into your world. It's you creating your world the way that you want it, so everything kind of moves on forward into the right space, into the right direction, my sweet love. So beautiful awakening. There's no doubt about that, sweetie pie. And voila. And I'm going to send you a whole bunch of love, sweetie. Let me know, my beautiful friend, okay? Reach on out towards me if you want to. If I move on forward and I come on over and see you, just one moment over here. Aha, okay. Thank you for posting your questions, love shine. Let me go find you. I'm doing okay, love shine. I'm doing okay. Elaine, hold on, my love. Where are you? You're not too far. I'm going to go and find you. Hold on. Okay. So it's not a question, it's a clarification. There it is. So I mean e-commerce, selling products online on a website with a letter, bit of marketing, that one. So I mean our e-commerce, selling products online on a website. No, that's not what I'm talking about. With a letter. Yeah. A bit of marketing. That no, I mean you can do that if you want to, beautiful Elaine. You can, sweetie. You can produce yourself. There's all different kind of tools that are out there that you can actually utilize to sell different type of merch, everything. But I don't. That's not really necessarily where I see you. I see you more like creating. It could be different things. Like it could be the cover for, I don't know. It could be the cover for a deck. It could be the banner of a website now. Like I have angels. It could be, every YouTuber has got a banner. Every TikToker has got some type of banner. So that kind. I'm really talking about utilizing your creativity, about being in charge within it, but about actually composing and using a certain plan. And there's a lot of seeing towards the future. There's a lot of moving towards trends also. So that's what I'm talking about. It's really almost like creating somewhat of a web page, if you will, but a little bit more onto the marketing side, because the whole point of it is not just creating a web page. It's creating a certain part of a page or a thumbnail, but that's going to attract the viewer. That's going to bring people on in. That's going to bring money in. That's going to help other people sell their merch and stuff. Not necessarily for you selling your merch. You're selling the product, if you will. You're selling the visual that's going to bring in sales for your customers. And the more they have some sales within that, the more they're going to ask you to create different type of products. So that's what I'm talking about, sweetie. Not actual online website. Exactly. It could be video banners. It could be a thumbnail banner. It could be for somebody who's creating a deck. It could be for like a million different kind of things. That's what I'm talking about. That's it, like a gaming video kind of a banner. But you can really, like, you have so many different type of people into that, my beautiful Elaine. Like, you can create different type of banners, not just for, you know, influencers or stuff like that. It could be for a music album. It could be towards a company who's trying to sell, I don't know, they're trying to sell their own merch. It could be for many different kind of things. Like, the range and the variety is completely open. It could be something that is more artsy. It could be something that's a little bit more graphic. It could be like anything is open. That's it. That's what I mean with it. That's what I need you to do. Because, I mean, there are so many different possibilities out there for you. You do it by yourself in your home. You don't need anybody else. You don't need anybody else to help you on out. You just need to use your creativity into the right way. That's going to go and grab the people on in so that your client is happy. You're happy because you're still into your domain, but you're your own boss and you're helping the other people generate more money. The more they generate, the more you're going to generate at the same time, because they're going to want you to come on back to do other banners, other thumbnails, other products. That's what I'm talking about. And it's all over the place, Elaine, all over the place. Like, it's all over the web. So it's easy for you to actually go and get yourself some clients at the same time. Elaine, I receive even that stuff all the time, sweetie. To give you an idea, I receive emails often for different type of collaborations, but I often receive emails also for people who want to do, let's say, a banner for me or a web page or this or merch. That's it. You go online, you go onto the platform that you want, YouTube, TikTok, whatever. You find yourself the influencers onto their pages. You send them out an email and you offer your services. You show them what you can do. And if they want it, they'll hire you and you've got the job, sweetie pie. Okay. So it's like easy access. You don't even have to go and knock at somebody's door. All you have to do is find their page, find their email and send out and see what you come in. It's my pleasure, beautiful. Sending you much love, my beautiful Elaine, sweetie. You've got this. Susan. So we're on Susan number 2. Well, not Susan number 2, but yeah, donation number 2 for Susan. Susan's going to be at 1:23 and 30 seconds. So 1:23 and 30. I can, my beautiful Elaine. I know. You have got this, my beautiful. It is my pleasure, sweetie. So enjoy yourself with it. Move on forward with it. It is absolutely fantastic. It's a great idea, Elaine. You're going to be happy within that, and you can actually make really a lot of money with it, sweetie. So yes, thank you. You're a sweetie pie. I appreciate it, Elaine. So take your time, look at it, and then go for it. Start sending out those emails, my love. And I'm wishing you a lovely, lovely evening. No, don't ever give up. And if you feel like you need to give up, come and see us. We'll pick you right back up. All right? Don't ever, ever, ever give up. That's it. Don't give up, sweetie. Don't. It's into your soul. It's part of who you are. You can't let it go. You will find. You're going to have your own little niche, my love. Susan, sweetie pie. Susan. Let's go and see what is happening with Susan. I already gave a timestamp, so theoretically I should be on to Susan at this moment. I'm just going to go over here. And I'm going to close that on up because it's not up to date. And voila, Susan. Up next is MZ, Bella, Sophie, and Loveshine. Thank you, beautiful. Thank you, beautiful Karen, sweetie. So what is A thinking about you? Is he just thinking about giving this really? No, he's not. I said the relationship is complicated, sweetie. I said he doesn't really know how to get out. Like, it's not he doesn't know how to get, he doesn't know how to get out of the complications. Okay. But no, I've never seen him actually, and I've always told you, he's never going to leave you. If anything happens, you are going to end up leaving him. He's not leaving you in any kind of a way, sweetie. Why should he? You don't create him any, like, you ask him questions and you doubt some things, but you don't create him any problems other than that. He's got everything that he needs, really. He does pretty much what he wants. There's no reason for him to do anything of the such. Honestly, my love, he's not giving up this relationship in any kind of way, so don't worry about it. I know that you're getting aggravated. I know, and I know that you've been aggravated for the longest of time. I would be aggravated too. The Aries in me would just want to, oh yeah, do nasty things. Yeah. So, and you feel like he goes out of his way very, very hard, right? Yeah. Okay. Does he still love you? And let's go and figure that out. The King of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the Fool. He does still love you, sweetie. King of Cups is there. It's just that you guys have so many things that are happening that it's difficult for him to follow. He wishes and he hopes for better, but he doesn't know how to make things better. That's what his main problem is. Yeah. Yeah, he has been faithful to you, sweetie. Yeah. Yeah. He doesn't, I know that he's very suspicious, like, every single time. Like, it looks like he's cheating. It looks like he's doing things that he's not supposed to be doing. But he never truly actually does anything that he's not supposed to be doing. So I don't actually see that happening. Yeah, he hasn't done anything, my love. So I'm going to say no. He hasn't done a thing, anything whatsoever. What's onto his mind? You're supposed to be having a christening for Andrew this Sunday. It isn't making plans to be with somewhere else and pushing you to the side. Oh, let me go and see that, my love. My Ace of Pentacles. Is he actually planning on doing something with somebody else? I'm going to say no. I do not believe that he is actually doing that. What will happen with you and his relationship? I know. You kind of feel like the stuff that you want to do is never important. Well, that's because it's not important for him. It's important for you. It's not important for him, but that's just because of the way that he loves into a selfish kind of a way where when it's for him, it's interesting and it's important and we have to listen and we have to do something about it. And we also kind of almost have to obey by it. But when it has to do with anybody else, then we don't necessarily do it. Yeah. And what time or without him? Should you wait for him? And if you don't wait for him, no, I'm not too sure, but that is actually about the christening over there that you're talking about. My love, I know that you want to try to be there, but I'm not too quite sure that he's actually going to be able to be there. So I'm going to say do what you got to do. Don't necessarily wait for him unless you really, really, really do want him to be there. But I don't necessarily feel like he is going to be there. Will his feelings be hurt? No, his feelings will not be hurt. Does he want to call? No, he doesn't want to call this relationship off. I know, sweetie. Look what I'm going to do. I know that you have a lot of questions, and I know that I've answered pretty much all of them. A lot of them are related towards cheating, relationship, everything that's kind of going along with that. And I do have to say also, my love, your PayPal cut off. So if there's a question that I did not answer, you're talking about his friend Jesse, and then it cuts off. So I don't know. You might have wrote house after. It stops after HOU. So what I'm going to say towards you and towards this relationship is this, okay? Amidst the whole fact that, okay, we've got the whole kind of things going on where sometimes you don't really know what's happening and the cheating and the this and the that, but I don't really feel, he flirts, he does a lot of things, but I don't necessarily see him cheating, all right? So that's really, really important. What I will say, though, is this. My Knight of Swords is coming on in towards you. My Knight of Swords wants to offer things towards you. My Knight is looking towards different opportunities, but I feel as though it's like if he wants to be able to make more money, and it's like if he wants to actually, like, he does love you, sweetie. I've got the beautiful king and I've got the queen over here. You do somewhat belong together, my sweet love. I just kind of feel like we're missing the middle piece. I feel like there's too many influences that are around you that are blocking you guys from actually combining each other and being together and being happy. So until those influences are still around, so friends and all those women that he chit-chats with, there's always going to be a problem. There's always going to be something that's going to be blocking you guys. The fact that there's something that is blocking you guys, that's entirely up to him, though. I mean, he could cut those people on off. But it doesn't mean that he doesn't love you. It doesn't mean he doesn't want to be with you. It doesn't mean that he wants to call things off. As for should you call things off, that's entirely up to you. I will say that he loves you. I will say that he wants to stick around with you, that he does want to try to mend things but doesn't know how to mend things. But I'm also going to have to say that I don't feel like he's going to be changing. So the want and the actual doing are two completely different things. I could want to make things better, but I could put no effort towards it. I could continue into my own patterns. And this is what I'm seeing. So it's like if the want and the desire and the necessity, they're not necessarily combining together to give that one track. At some point you will get fed up. At some point you will end up leaving him. If things do not get better, probably within the following 2 years, you're going to end up being fed up, my love. But you're going to wait for more financial opportunities to be coming on in towards you to be able to do that. I'm sending you much love, my beautiful Susan. I wish and I hope that you feel better, my love. I really, really do. MZ, sweetie. Let's go see my beautiful MZ, what I have for you. Back. You are reconnected. Okay. MZ, are you here, my love? Where's MZ? Good night, my beautiful Elaine, sweetie. Good night, my sweetie. We should meet sometimes. We should, my beautiful Elaine. If ever you do come on down over here, oh, please feel free. Come on over, my sweet love, or we will see into the future. We definitely should, my love. I'm sure we have a lot of things that we could talk about. Yes, absolutely, Elaine. Absolutely, my sweetie pie. Have yourself sweet dreams, my love. Bless you, sweetie. What is that, love shine? You say you kind of set up, but you didn't tell last night. Not mad, just not understanding. Oh, okay. Kind of upset. Oh, you're kind of upset. Okay, he didn't tell you last night. Okay, I don't know what he didn't tell you. I'm not following. I'm going to try and follow that in a few moments. Okay, my love? Just give me a few moments, sweetie. MZ, I've got you, love. So let me go and see what I've got going on. Okay. Yes, let's go see about the black stuff. Oh yeah, if you guys hear banging, like there's construction in my house, it's called my daughter and her best friend. I don't know what they're doing. I'm kind of curious. Yeah. Okay. So can we check to see if anything is happening over here? King of Cups is nice and strong. I'm loving our Knight of Swords popping on through. Also our 3 of Cups. Getting our King of Cups over here, followed out by our King of Pentacles. Absolutely not, sweetie. He's into his own energy. His own energy is very nice, is very strong. You can see it within his thoughts, within his wants, within his desires. We've got everything. We've got the love, we've got the head, we've got the money. We've got everything moving on forward. The only thing that we're waiting for over here is you. We're waiting for you. We're waiting to offer you that love. So my sweetie, I've got nonetheless my King and my Queen of Cups, which is absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to say no, sweetie. I do not feel as though anybody is doing anything to actually interfere with you and you know who. Yes, no. Let me go and see about the manifestations. Let's go and make up sure for that too. No, we are. Like we're going on month 2, maybe a little bit more, where we're doing really quite good within that. I don't know what the heck they're doing, Julie. I hope they're not building a castle in my kitchen. The kitchen, I'm afraid. Now, above me is the kitchen area. So they're definitely cooking up or doing something. I'm going to find a huge mess when I go upstairs. I find hot chocolate. I find all different kind of things. Yes. My little girl's friend is sloppy as heck. And her parents don't really care, but I do. Yeah, I try to keep my house nice and clean, but it's kind of difficult. So, Ace of Swords, 4 of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles coming on through. Sweetie Pie, we are good. We are good. There is nobody popping on in doing anything that they are not supposed to be doing. We're good for the gold. Let's continue on like that, my love. Ooh, you know what? Your question number 2, I actually asked that question to Alex last week. I did. I was trying to figure out. Yeah, I know. It's always a good question to ask. You do have to know, right? Or maybe likes less than other qualities. I think that's a better way of putting it, but let's go see. Maybe there's something he doesn't like. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. So is there anything that he does not necessarily like? It is. It is a good question. Oh, it's not a good question because I'm the one who asked it. No. But it's a good question. I like it. Yeah. I feel like it's important to ask the people that are around you, right? I know you hope that they like absolutely everything about you, but it's kind of important to ask every once in a while, do I do anything that really annoys you or that you hate or anything of the such? Yeah, it's kind of important because nobody's perfect and we all do little things that annoy other people. May it be in friendships, may it be in loving relationships, may it be your family. Everybody does something that annoys somebody else. It's a question of, can you live with it or not? Okay, so King of Wands over here. Here we go, popping on through, followed out by our beautiful Judgment, also getting our Knight of Cups. We are going to take out another deck just to come and validate this over here. Bella's going to be on up next. So Bella, please let me know if you are somewhere around, my love. Thank you, my beautiful Tanya. Nice to see you, sweetie. So Bella, let me know if you're here. Sophie, let me know if you're here. After Bella and Sophie, we're going to be moving on forward to Love Shine. All right, sweetie pie. Honestly, what I can see over here is he's afraid. I'm going to say he loves you. He does. Well, I'm gonna double this on up, okay? I'm going to double it on up. What I'm going to say is this. I feel as though he loves your initiative. He loves the fact that when you want something, you move on forward, you take action towards it, you make it happen. He loves the fact that you are completely non-judgmental in any kind of a way. He also likes that you have a little bit of mystery upon you. He likes the fact that you seem to be listening, or anyways, he thinks that you do listen to your intuition. Again, love, perfect. I feel as though the only thing that I can see over here is that sometimes he feels as though you overthink things. Sometimes he feels as though your thoughts kind of overgo your emotions. And sometimes that could create conflict. I don't know if it's happened to you into the past or not, where maybe you were thinking something, or maybe you got ahead of you into some kind of a way, but there was some type of emotions that were kind of connected within it. And sometimes, I'm basically going to have to say sometimes he feels as though you could be a little bit too emotional, and that's what I got. So it's really not a horrible thing whatsoever. No. So a little bit too emotional, which kind of creates sometimes a little bit of overreacting. But that's it. But it's not a bad thing. You do overthink a lot, right? And he had told you he doesn't like girls. That's it, being too sensitive. Yeah, that's the only thing that I can see, my love. It's not that he doesn't like, right? Yes. And you have a couple times. It's not that he doesn't like girls who are too sensitive. It's that when girls are too sensitive, they end up bringing in like nonsense kind of problems into his life, like jealousy or stuff like that, right? So yes, he does think that you overthink all the time, sweetie. He thinks that you overthink, and he believes that sometimes that could kind of stop with the success. Or sometimes he worries that the fact that you would overthink would actually kind of create some type of imbalancement into the relationship. So that would be his only worry that I can see over here. His only thought of what he doesn't like as much about you. Now, that doesn't mean that he doesn't want to be with you. It doesn't mean that nothing of the such. It doesn't change anything. But to answer your question, that's what I've got. No, he still does believe. Well, he doesn't know, but he believes you're still like that. He doesn't have the great confirmation, but he does still believe that you are like that. So what you could actually do is send him out into different kind of whisperings and stuff. Send him out the energy that you're no longer, that you've been working onto yourself, and you know, you're less emotional, you're going more with the facts. Try to send out that type of energy, and let's see what we get within it. Bella, thank you, my love, for letting me know that you're here, sweetie. You're next, my love. So try to actually kind of murmur that to him, okay? I feel like that'll do a lot of good for you, sweetie. So let's go on C for our beautiful Bella. So, my love, sweetie pie, I say have no fears. He loves you, sweetie. He really, really does. Hopefully this is not making him like, no, my beautiful, it's really, really important that you know, I don't want you to leave this chat feeling like something is happening, right? Yeah, no, absolutely not. This is not the reason why he has not moved on forward. But you did ask the question, so you do have to take the answer on in. And I'm going to say try to send him out that message that you're into a place where you're more taking facts, you're taking reality, and you're moving on forward with it. That's it. This is not stopping him in any kind of way of being into a relationship with you. This has not been a barrier. It has not been an obstacle. It is just what he likes about you a little bit less. And that was your question. So don't transpose the feelings of what he likes a little bit less towards a blockage, because there's no blockage. And that would be like two completely separate, you know, distinct kind of things. Yeah. Okay. You've got this, my beautiful love. Let me know if there's anything I can do for you. Okay. And I'm sending you much love. You know where to find me. Yeah, there's no blockages, sweetie. There's none. All is good. All right, Bella, sweetie, love, let's go and see what your question is over here. So Bella and Sophie. Sophie, can you let me know if you're here also? Bella and Sophie are going to be on up next. We're going to end the live readings at 10:15. So in, I don't know, a little bit close to 30 minutes from now. Not quite. Okay. Thank you, my beautiful Sophie. I appreciate it, my love. Okay, so just one moment. I'm going to go and get Bella's question. I'm going to go and get Sophie's question at the same time. Let's go over here. I've got Sophie's question, and I got Bella. You're going to go and see the Virgo at the end of June. Okay. Are you going to have a good trip going to see him? Well, let's go and see that right away. Alrighty. Let's go and see what we have. Da, 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 da. So Bella, my love, you are going to go and see him. Let's go here. Let's go see this little deck. So Bella, yes, and Sophie. And then our beautiful love shine. And we are moving on forward. So we are Wednesday today. Tomorrow is full moon, my beautiful loves. So if any of my beautiful soul family needs any type of spells other than the people that I usually do them for, please do send me an email and let me know, because tomorrow is going to be the day to do them. And I love it when I can do it into the summertime, although we're not officially summer, but it is nice, it is warm, it is hot, and I get to do it outside with a beautiful energy. It is lovely. Okay, so sweetie, Six of Swords reverse is good. It means that you are moving, you are going, you're going to be anxious, you're going to be a little bit stressed about the whole deal. Okay, you're stressed, you're a little bit anxious. You're not going there for any friendship. This has to do with love. This is what it is. You're feeling actually quite happy, my love. You're not going anywhere. Well, you're not going anywhere. I mean, things are going well is what I actually want to say. Yeah, like things are positive. You're feeling like you kind of complete each other. You're feeling like there's happiness. You're feeling like you just kind of want to stick around, like you don't want to actually go on back. Yeah, so I feel like the connection is there. I feel like it's strong. I feel like it's nice. I feel like you're gaining a lot of insight. You are going to find that Virgo is very, very money driven though. So finances are very, very important for them, but they tend to spend a lot of money. They tend to spend a lot of money into a lot of different kind of things. The only thing I'm going to have to say that would be a little bit off a little bit, but we can definitely work onto it, is that I don't feel as though Virgo necessarily opens on up very easily to say, you know, how beautiful you are, how gorgeous you are, how much, you know, we want this or we want that. I feel like that could be a little bit difficult at first. But other than that, my love, you're going to have a fantastic time all together. I'm not seeing any challenges. I'm not seeing any problems. I'm seeing beautiful love, mutual attraction, sweetie. I'm going to say compatibility, beautiful partnership that's going to be actually happening at that moment. Nothing but beautiful harmony. That's it. That's all. Good things, my love. Absolutely. Absolutely. So let me just go and see where you're at. Are you still around there? Are you good, my beautiful Bella? Why don't I give you some messages also, Bella? Since I'm at it, let's go forward with it. And I know that you said that you're here, but I actually don't see you actually chit-chatting, which a little bit kind of worries me. But I know you said that you were here, so I'm going to say you're okay, but just for my own... Oh, you are there. Ah, ha, ha. Okay, Bella, let me give you a couple messages, okay? I feel like it's important. I want to give this to you. Messages. What would we like to say to you? Hold on, my love. Hold on, hold on. Let's go. Oops, right over here. Okay. So, sweetie. Ooh, I want to kiss you. I want to wake up close to you. My heart, it's yours. Can you actually feel my love? My world has changed when I met you. My beautiful Bella, I'm going to say have yourself the most fantastic time, sweetie pie. Have yourself an enjoyable time. You know, for some reason, my beautiful Bella, you are often with men that live far away. You always have to travel to go and see them, sweetie. They're always a little bit further off. Bella, I'm sending you so much love, sweetie. Congratulations. Come back and see us. Continue with the beautiful relationship between you and Virgo. You're going to have a fantastic time. There is nothing off at all. So enjoy yourself, my love. I know, all the time, Bella. You're always with either like superstars or people that are really far away. Oh, you've got this, sweetie. You say maybe it's a sign you need to move. Maybe, but I would say probably, my beautiful Bella. Maybe my sweetie pie. Maybe you actually prefer them to be a little bit further off. Perhaps you do. It could be something worth looking into. Absolutely, sweetie. Thank you, my beautiful Tanya, love. Do not post your question right away, okay, Tanya? You're a sweetie pie. Thank you for donation. Just give me a few moments, all right? All right, Bella, sending you much love, sweetie. Sophie, beautiful. What are Raj's feelings for you? Let's go and see. Up next is Love Shine on Tanya. So what are Raj's feelings for you? What are they? What are Raj's feelings for you? Okay, Hanged Man. What is happening with this? What is happening with this man, sweetie? Thank you, Tanya. Why do I see, my beautiful Sophie, that Raj is kind of stagnant? Ooh, yeah. It's like not too much is happening. It's like we're more into work. We're more into throwing, committing ourselves into work than anything else. That being said, this person does think about you a lot. They do have a lot of mental clarity. Why? Sweetie pie, can you tell me, my beautiful Sophie, are you with this person at this moment? Because this person is thinking about you. This person is holding on to you, but there seems to be issues, my love. Why are there issues? What's going on with that, sweetie? What is going on? This person seems to have beautiful interest towards you, seems to be highly attracted to you, but either something has happened between you guys or something has happened with this person not too long ago with somebody else. There's like a feeling of betrayal. And if it's not coming from you, it's coming from the previous relationship. Like this person has been hurt. You have just started. Okay. You need to ask, my sweetie. Yeah. Okay. I want you to be very, very careful, my beautiful Sophie, because this person has been hurt like not too long ago. I'm going to say probably within the last 3 to 4 months. They've been hurt. They've been kind of stabbed into the back by their last partner. So something has happened within that. At this moment, I'm going to say that things are somewhat stagnant. It's definitely, as you say, you're into the beginning. We're still working a lot, not putting too much effort into the relationship at this moment. We're there. We're implicated into it. Our king thinks about you really, really quite often. So we do have a lot of desire. Like I said, we seem to have passion. We seem to have like a want of lust, everything the such. So everything seems to be at the right place other than this hurt. So if you feel like things go a little bit slower, it's because they've been hurt. They've been like kind of betrayed into the last relationship that they were into. And so they're a little bit kind of afraid of opening on up too much. That being said, I feel like we want to get to know you a little bit more, but we want to take our time. This person is not going to cheat on you. This person is not going to hurt you. This person is not going to do anything of the such. I'm going to say they're a little bit slow moving. So before you have any type of action, big action or big movements, it's always going to take a little bit of time. They need to deal with their things into their own progress. But my love, they definitely do want to continue. You're going to stay a little bit into these vibes for approximately, I'm going to say 2 months. You're going to continue to date for about 2 months. I feel like after those 2 months, you're going to get somewhat of that commitment. You're going to get that stability that's going to be coming on in. And I feel like from then, things are going to be opening on up towards you, sweetie. Thank you so very much, my dear. Sharon, you're a sweetie pie, my love. Thank you for your generous donation. I will be with you shortly, love. So yeah, just give yourself a little bit of time within this, okay? So you can kind of navigate through it. Let your partner kind of navigate through it at the same time. But your question was, how do they feel towards you? They have passion, they have lust, they have intent, they think about you often, but they need to move slowly, okay? So they are interested into a commitment. They are interested into a relationship. It's not going to be happening right away. The commitment's going to take a little bit more time, but they want to get to know you better. They want to move on forward with you, but you do have to be careful because they have been hurt into the past, and so they are going to be taking things kind of slowly, my love. Okay, so that's important to just kind of move on forward with that. Take your time, all right? I'm sending you much love, my beautiful Sophie, sweetie. Love shine, sweetie, 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 love shine. Where are you, my love? Where are you? You're a sweetie pie, Sharon. Thank you so very much, my love. So at this moment, we're with Love Shine. We're going to go and see our beautiful Tanya right after, and then we're going to go and see Sharon. So let me just navigate on through over here. There you go. All right. All right. You were driving home now. Okay, I got you, sweetie. And you sent PayPal what again? All right. You have a lot of questions, sweetie. Now let's go and figure out what's happening. So I do have you over here. I'm going to start on off with your questions into the email. All right. So let me just do this. Let me do that. And then when you're ready, my love, you said you're driving home. Are you already home? Are you there? Okay. If you are, you're home now. Perfect. No, you're driving home now. Oh, dear gosh. Okay. Well, whenever you're ready to post your other questions, you can post them. But yeah, if you are driving, put yourself onto the side of the road. Okay. So here we go. Email is where I'm off to. And we do need a timestamp. So timestamp is going to be at 1:57. Oh, you are home. Perfect. You don't need to park onto the side then. So 107. No, that doesn't make sense. 1:57 makes sense. Okay. So, and donations closing in 15 minutes now. So you did talk to today for the meeting. Yes. And that was it. But you're curious if B said anything to him or was talking to him last night. All right. A very valid question. B is definitely a problem. B rhymes with something else, my beautiful love shine. And I'm not going to get into, but it kind of does. Okay. So, hello, my beautiful Tanya. Are you going to be on up next, my love? So we are with Love Shine, and let's go and see. Was anything actually happening over here? Did we actually try to talk or, yeah. All right. What I'm going to say is I don't feel as though he actually lied towards you. I'm going to say B with M last night. I kind of feel as though B did try. B definitely did try to talk with M last night, but I feel as though M was a little bit more controlling of the situation, kind of ended up walking on by, he's busy, he was up to something else, and I do not feel as though B actually got to do what she wanted to do, which is a good thing, because if she actually did, and if M actually let her kind of come on in and talk with him a little bit, then she was all about a little bit of the controlling. It's like she was going to try to control the situation. She's going to try to create like some type of conflict between you guys. So you really do have to be careful for B. She is really going with the B that I was rhyming from. Yeah. Hello, Jakey boy. Nice to see you, love. Let's go see sun up until sleep. Yeah, she is. She is, sweetie. I know. So, yeah, just keep on going into the same direction that you have been doing. Keep on telling Em a little bit what's going on. So he just kind of continues to control the situation and walks on by also, because you definitely don't want to have that type of negative energy. You don't want to have that toxic behavior kind of coming on through. So, yeah. Okay. Oh no, Tanya. Why oh no, Tanya? Why? What's going on? Why a no? You don't know all the time when I know. I can't see exactly everything that you wrote because there's like a little emoji close to the last word, but it almost sounds like you don't know all the time when he's loose. Anyways, that's what it looks like. Yeah, when he goes is what it was. Okay. Yeah, and you don't know how to stop it. You can't really, my love. You're just gonna have to, between you and him, if you continue to move on forward as you are, so he continues not to really talk with her all that much, kind of deviates. If you don't talk with her, neither, things are going to end up stopping. There's nothing more that you can do. It's not by talking, it's not by having a conflict with her that things are going to end up being better. She's just being a little bit of a pain in the you know what, and the best way to actually deal with it is to just ignore. You need to ignore, he needs to ignore. At some point, she's going to find that this is pointless, that it is boring as heck, and she's just going to walk on by and she's going to find somebody else to pick on. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. Oh gosh. Tanya, what's going on? Oh no. Oh gosh. So yeah, as for how are we actually doing within all of this? So sun up until sleep. Well, you know what? Our Page of Wands is wanting to see you. Our Chariot also, but we have an impossibility. So today we're kind of feeling lovey-dovey, sweet, but I'm going to say we're feeling really, really quite physical. We want to be close to you, physically speaking. We want to have that sexual connection, but we are it's like we can't at this moment. It's like there's an impossibility into our schedule or something of the such. It's like it's not possible. Yeah. M's thoughts and feelings. Oh, you're taking care of many dogs. Oh, how many dogs you got, sweetie pie? And are they yours? Yeah, let us know. I only have one, but I have plenty with one. He's a sweetie pie, that being said, but yes. You have 5? Are they all yours, Tanya? My God, you're a saint. Yeah, you do. Oh, I'm not going to say way too many, but you got a lot. I only have one, sweetie. I got one. He just turned 1 year old. He's a cute little beagle. And 2 of them are puppies. Oh my gosh. Oh yes, I got you. So the oh my gosh earlier was because one of them did a pee-pee somewhere or something. Oh yes. The puppy times. The puppy times. You have to run after them at all times. You have to go and, yes. I remember that not too long ago. It's an awful lot of work. Oh la la. Oh, they are so worth it, but it's a lot of work. You gotta watch them all the time. I know, it is. It is. Seriously, that's what they do. My little dog used to sleep with me, like he was tiny, like he fit like into our hand. And he used to sleep with me upstairs, and I was sleeping with him like onto a couch for a certain amount of time. And he used to sleep. He was so cute, like his face right next to mine onto the pillow, because I don't know, he wants to try to suffocate me. He'd try to get onto my face. But then I realized like a week in that he would wake up into the middle of the night and go and leave, you know, the cadeaux, gifts around the house. That's when I changed my technique. Dodos were no longer possible together. Okay, sweetie. So, your pit bull, you say, is on top of it? Oh my God. Yes. Oh, geez. I got you, sweetie. My mom used to have a dog who was, yeah, she was not fixed. And yeah, but there are diapers though. My mom used to put like some type of a diaper kind of a thing. Yeah. So her dog wouldn't spot all over the house. The dog would usually rip it off, but hey. It helps. Okay, Love Shine, I'm back with you, sweetie pie. So M's thoughts and feelings all together. And when you're ready, my beautiful Love Shine, if you want me to do your other reading right away, you can definitely post your other questions. I'll do it right away. If not, I'll go and see Tanya, and I'll come right on back for your reading right after, sweetie. Oh, you do, don't you, Tanya? I know. Okay, so thoughts and feelings towards you. Love, he wants to be able to offer you more love. He wants to be able to offer you a stronger connection, a better connection, but he's having problems actually doing it. Yeah. So he wants to be able to offer you, like, I feel like into his mind, his thoughts and his feelings are, if I could only see, love shine 2-3 times a week, I would be happy. I would be good. It's like that's all he really needs, to fulfill himself, to have the happiness, and to fulfill like all his needs, to try to fulfill your needs at the same time. I feel like he's trying to actually dedicate himself, or give himself anyways, more time so he can spend with you. But I often feel as though into his feelings, he's feeling a little bit depressed, or a little bit sad, or a little bit lost, but he doesn't necessarily tell you because he's not quite able to give you what it is that he's actually wanting to give you, if all that makes sense. Yeah. And let me go and see tarot for Mark. I'm definitely going to have to say, Tanya, a big dog in a diaper. Yeah. My mom has always had like tiny poodles. So, I mean, it's fitting the little diaper onto them. Tarot from M. Tarot from M. Let's go and see tarot from M. And let me go and see if you've posted your questions over here. And that's it, right? Is he going to be busy with her family Friday, Saturday, and what is that? Okay, is he going to be busy with her family Friday, Saturday, and Sunday? Okay, I'll check that out. Give me a moment, sweetie. That's it. Tomorrow, that's it. He wants to be able to see you more, but he's not quite able to see you more. It's like the possibility is not quite there. Actually, Tanya, sweetie, if you want to send your question right away, you can, my love. Go ahead, beautiful. Send away, beautiful. Take your time, type it on out, and I'm going to be with you right after Love Shine. Okay, so T from M. I am getting over here again. Look, he wants to be able to offer you more love. He does. He just kind of feels like every time he sees you, he's got to kind of come and go and come and go and come and go. And he feels like you're not happy with that, but he feels that you're doing and you're putting a lot of time, you're putting a lot of patience. And he really wants you to know that even if he's not giving you everything that you need and that you want, that he appreciates that you're there and that you're waiting for him. And he's going to try to do better for you, my love. Oh, you can send it right here, my beautiful Tanya. Yeah, just send it over here, my love. All is good. Now, you say you believe he will talk with her. He was busy with... Okay, wait. You believe that he is going to be talking with her, right? At some point in time, he will. He's not going to always not be able to actually talk with her. Yeah. He's going to be busy with her family Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. They have plans all weekend. So the actual only time that you have is going to be, yeah, tomorrow. Okay. So he's actually starting his own business. That is good. How is that going to go, though? Let me go and see. The Empress coming on in, our Ace of Pentacles, also our Nine of Cups. At first, I feel like we're happy. I feel like things are going well. But after that, I kind of feel like, honestly, sweetie, I don't feel like he's going to like it, my love. I don't. I feel like he's going to get bored. I feel like he's going to find that it takes way too long for money to come on in, and he does like money. So he's going to be feeling himself a little bit lost within that. He just kind of feels like he's not getting the money that he wants. He's not moving as quickly as he would like to. So he's kind of actually wondering into his self, into his own mind, did I create some type of delusion in some kind of a way? Now, I know that he is going to be trying to be positive. I know that you're going to be helping through this because I actually see you, but I actually see the other also kind of helping him on through. So the wife is helping also to try to bring optimism, more joy, more happiness, more abundance, if you will. But it's going to be difficult. To answer your overall question, it's not going to be easy. It's going to take a lot of time, a lot of work. It's going to be a lot of pain, a lot of sorrow, a lot of anxiety, especially, like I said, because he does like to make a lot of money, and I don't necessarily see him doing that. Thank you for posting, my beautiful Tanya, love. Okay, so how is it going to actually affect your time, yeah, together, right? I feel as though the fact that he's actually starting his own business, I don't necessarily feel like it's going to be creating a problem for you. I know that when you kind of just think about it like that, you'll think to yourself, yeah, I think it could be a problem and everything and such. But no, I actually feel like there's more possibility. I do. I feel as though he's going to have a little bit more time onto his hands. Although he is going to be busy, I feel, let me rephrase this. He's not going to have more time onto his hands, but because of the new business, he is going to kind of be able to eclipse from home a little bit more, saying that, oh, he's going either, to meet out clients, he's going to do different things. So it's actually going to allow him to kind of, into a weirdest kind of way, spend a little bit more time with you. So it's actually going to be good. You say you're hoping he's going to have more time. Yeah. How was we can go with a family, right? Let's go and see that. And thank you, my beautiful Lilith. Let's go and pin that on up. Let's go and do that, such as, and let's go and see. So how's the weekend going to go with the family? How will the weekend go with family? A weekend with family. King of Pentacles. Running around doing things over and over and over again. He's going to show himself as being nice and sweet and perfect, and the perfect little husband who is going to be there. But inside of his soul, he's going to be almost kind of rotten. He's going to be sad. He's going to be upset. He's going to be thinking, oh my God, I don't want to be here. I want to be elsewhere. So I'm basically going to say he's going to be somewhat a little bit of a hypocrite, because I don't really feel like he necessarily wants to be there and spend the whole weekend with the family, or anyways with her. But I feel as though things are going to go fairly well. So he's going to show himself as being nice and strong and caring and everything of the such, the perfect dad, perfect husband, if you will. But other than that, I'm going to say that he kind of just wants to hide inside this little teapot, because really what he wants is to be with you and to actually kind of run away from the whole situation. Yeah, he thinks that the family is going to end up giving money in some kind of a way. Yeah. So he's kind of utilizing the whole situation, is what you're saying, my love. Let me go and see what's going to be happening for you guys into the future. So Tanya and Sharon are going to be the final readings for tonight, followed out by Juanson. Okay, so M and A into the future. Everything is going to depend upon him. What he puts into the relationship, what you put into the relationship, and what you guys actually do within it. It's like a beautiful recipe. You can put in some spices, you can put in, I don't know, whatever, some pasta, but if the spices are not of your taste, it doesn't really matter what you're doing to it. You're not going to like it. You both have to put an equal amount of love, of time, of effort, and understanding within the relationship. And if you're both able to do that, you're actually going to come to a beautiful, if you will, end, or not end, but a beautiful recipe, if you will. But he's always a little bit the master chef. He's the one who decides how things move on forward, and like, he's going to remain the boss. Now he's going to be the boss of his business. He kind of felt like he was a little bit of a boss before. He likes to decide a lot of things. His energy is not changing. It is an energy of strength, of courage, of movement forward, but wanting to kind of follow on through, wanting to basically, I'm going to say, wanting to control things. Very important for him. So our Emperor is there, and followed on through by our Seven of Pentacles. Sweetie Pie, into the future, it's really up to you guys. Anything is possible within this. Okay, you guys could go a little bit further within your relationship, as you could stay and you could remain completely stagnant. What's going to be important over here is what he does into this relationship, and if you have the patience to sustain and to wait for him to actually be able to have more time for you and to actually move on forward into a little bit more of a I'm going to say stability, where you guys are able to see each other onto a more stable kind of a way, where you don't always have to wonder when he's going to be reaching out, what's going to be happening next, or why do we only, like, you're going to be going away from the actual, let's just meet on up for 30 minutes or for an hour. Let me go and see that. Do I still see him getting that? We're going to go and see. Tanya, you're next, my love. So do I still see him getting that? We're going to go and see. I see. It depends, my love. I do see you guys being stronger, but the main element over here is going to be patience onto your side and willingness onto his side. If you got your patience and he's got the willingness, which I believe you both have, and you combine that together, you will actually be stronger into the future. And good news for you over here, I do not see anymore the what we're talking about. Okay, so I no longer see the actual thing that was going to be happening into the month of June. So you're good, my love. For the moment, it is sided. That energy is gone. So thank God. Let's hope it doesn't come on back. Yeah, no, he does every once in a while, but I feel like it's only once or twice. Like, he doesn't have a lot. He'll have like one or maybe two of them. That's it. But I no longer see that into the cards, so I'm going to say thank God. Tanya, my sweetie, Tanya, let me just go and see over here what is going on for you. My beautiful love shine, I am sending you much, 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 much love, sweetie. All is good, my beautiful. All is good, and stay away from the bee. She's no good. So, what is going on with your older daughter, you say? And her boyfriend again. Oh no, what is happening? With him, right? Regretting being with him, and what's the deal? He's affecting you guys. Okay, let me read this again. So, what is going on with your older daughter's? Okay, and her boyfriend again. You're at the end of your wits with him, right? Is she regretting being with him, or what's the deal? Because it's affecting everybody. Okay, let me go and see that, my love. That is a good thing, my beautiful love shine. It is, sweetie. Okay, so here we go for Tanya, and Sharon is going to be on up next. So what is happening with that? Yeah, he's affecting all of you guys all together, right? Okay, let's go see about your daughter. Your daughter does love him, you know. She does. I know you don't want her to, but she does. She does love him. She does hold on to him. I don't feel like she wants to let him go. I feel like he's got his own bad sides. He does. I feel his personality could be a little bit weak. I feel like sometimes he's a little bit controlling also. I'm going to say weak, controlling, and annoying. How's that? Does that describe him well? There you go. Yeah, okay, so that's it. That goes into the weak, it goes into the annoying, it goes into, yeah, that's it. That's what I'm getting. But she loves this weak guy, sweetie. She loves him. You know what, though? What's interesting is that she loves him, but I'm also going to have to say that she feels incomplete with him. Yeah, she feels incomplete, and she often feels like she's bored with him. So she loves him, but I feel like she loves him because she's used to him. Not because she wants to stick around with him. She's just kind of used to his energy. And I don't really feel like she wants to be single. I don't feel like she necessarily wants to let this person on go at this moment. If she had somebody else around her, somebody who would be flirting or that she would want to be with, then she would leave this guy. She would. But until somebody else actually comes on through, you're stuck with him. I am going to say, though, sweetie, I'm going to say that within the following 8 months, if the energy stays the way that it is, your daughter's no longer going to be with him. There's going to be an ending within the following 8 months. No doubt about it, because things are not changing. Things are staying exactly the way that they are. The weird thing about this over here is that he's the one who's going to be ending things with her. And I feel like he's actually going to be ending things with her and actually wanting to kind of manipulate her through the whole thing. But I feel like it's not going to work, and they're actually going to end up just kind of splitting on up. So whatever his plans were of, okay, well, if you're not going to do this, or if we're not going to move on forward with this, and so on, so on, so on, then I feel like they're just going to break up. But he doesn't actually believe that she's really going to break up and they're not going to be coming back together. But that is what's going to be happening. So within the following 8 months, you're going to get rid of this lazy guy that nobody likes. It's going to be a little bit difficult for your daughter to actually find the closure within it. It's probably going to take her, I'm going to say a good maybe 6, maybe 8 weeks to actually get over this person. But then she's going to see that, you know what, he had a horrible behavior, and she's really just going to detach herself altogether, and you guys are going to be at peace. I'm going to say it's going to be important for her, though, next time around to not necessarily fall back into the same cycle with the same type of guy, because otherwise I kind of feel like she has a tendency to go towards this type of a personality. And I kind of need her to detach herself altogether, because otherwise she's going to go back into another circle. So you're going to replace one guy that you don't like for another one that you don't like, who's going to be new. So we'll have more passion towards the new one, if you know what I mean. Yeah, wait, let me go and see what you say. You don't know if you're going to hang on for that long. She works and that's it. He won't, right? And you got him 2 jobs and he turned them all down. I know. That's just the way that he is, my love. But he is going to try to manipulate her. He really, really will. And she's going to end up saying, all right. They're going to end up leaving each other, and that's going to be the end of it. So his actual stupidity is going to end the relationship altogether, because he's wanting to control her. So, my love, you're going to have to hold on strong, though, okay? You're going to have to hold on strong, sweetie. The good news is, you know, there's no pregnancy. There's nothing as such. Things are good. There's nothing bad with it. The good news is that from, let's say, here to the end of the year, it is going to end. It is going to finish on up. But like I said, she keeps holding on to him. So if you do want to help the situation, you can always bring some sexy, beautiful men who work kind of close to her and see maybe if she falls for one of them. I tell you, if there is somebody nice and sexy that your daughter would be interested in, she would leave the bum. She would. You tried that? Crap. Are you sure she found that this person was interesting? Was this person interesting for you, or was this person interesting for her, is the main question. That's it. But now the kid has a girlfriend. Oh, yeah. Now you're at a loss. No, I've got you tonight, my beautiful Mimi. All is good, sweetie pie. Have no fears. I've got you. You're going to be coming on up right after Sharon in a few moments, okay? So, yeah. And you say he works with you and is nice, right? I know, sweetie. You're going to have to give it a little bit more time. So try to find somebody else. Try to kind of move this energy towards her. But at the same time, I mean, her boyfriend is going to end up ending things all by his sweet self. Yes. So you don't really have to do anything. Just be happy and be okay with the fact that things are going to be ending, that she's no longer going to be with him from here to the end of the year, and you'll be able to have somebody new coming on in. New energy, my sweet love. All right. So I know that your daughter is holding on to him. Not entirely. She does still love him, but she knows he has a lot of faults. She knows he has a lot of problems, but she's still kind of holding on. But she's holding on to like by a thread, my sweet love. There's not much holding her to this person. So we don't need a lot to actually kind of, you know, push him away. But you can't necessarily do it at this moment, because if you do it, that's just going to create more blockages, more barriers, and she might end up actually sticking with this guy a little bit longer just to kind of frustrate you. So be careful with that. Yes. Let me know if there's anything else I can do for you. Okay, my beautiful Tanya. And into the meanwhile, you got 2 pups. You got a lot of stuff going on. You have to run after these dogs. One of them has got their special time of the year. So I'm going to say good luck. And I hope you end up getting some type of sleep within all of that, my love. So be strong, beautiful. Be strong. You've got this. Everything is going to be okay. I know, sweetie. Between dogs and kids, right? Oh, gosh. My beautiful Sharon. Sharon, sweetie, is a blonde. What can I do for you, my sweet love? And welcome to the live tonight. Thank you for your donation, sweetie. You're wondering if there's really a potential with this guy that you've been feeling a vibe with. Well, let's go and see that. Do you have to buy him a Christmas present? No, you don't. Oh, you can get him a roll of toilet paper or something. Yeah. Or for a Christmas present, you could also get him, Tanya, a listing of potential jobs, from a job bank that he could go through. That's a beautiful gift. You're doing research for him. Here we go, my beautiful Sharon. Let's go and see. Hopefully, Tanya, from here to Christmas, you're not going to have to deal with it. So what is happening? Is there actual potential with this guy that you've been feeling a vibe with? The guy that you're feeling a vibe with is not quite ready to go at this moment. Not quite ready is what I'm going to have to say. So we need to be careful not to, go a little bit too quickly to our conclusions in many different kind of ways. Yes, yes, yes. Hold on. Let's go and get this little deck on out. A vibe? Yes, there is a vibe. Does your person have this vibe also? I will say yes. But the person that you do have a vibe with is very, very much oriented towards work and money. I don't see any decisions coming on through. Yeah. Okay, my love, this is what I'm going to say. Okay. I feel as though the person that you're interested in at this moment, I feel like there is a vibe. I feel like it is there. I feel like it is worth exploring. There's no doubt about it. And what I'm going to say, it could modify, it could change. So be careful with it, okay? It could definitely change, sweetie. But this is it. Yeah. I feel like something will actually begin between both of you guys. There will be a beginning, but I feel like you're going to be I feel like you're going to end up like into one of 2 categories. You're either going a little bit into like somewhat of a friend zone, or you're going to be going on into friends with benefits kind of a zone. And I feel like it's not really what you want. And I feel like you're going to end up being disappointed by this. So the actual person that you do want to be with is interested in you, but I don't feel like they're looking for any type of relationship. I feel like they will ask you out onto a date. You will do some things, but you're going to end up into a zone that you don't want to be into. So are you actually going to be into a long-term relationship with this person? I'll say no, unfortunately, my love. But the vibes are there. The interest is there. There is no doubt about it. But you're not quite getting what you want with this person, my love. You're not. This person is very, very quite powerful. They do have a lot of power. They do have a lot of ideas. They do have a lot. They like to decide. They like to decide. And they know what they want. But you're going to regret if you actually go into a relationship with this person. You are. But they're going to bring sadness into your life, sweetie, because they're not going to be able to give you what you want. But I feel as though it's almost like they already know. It's like they know they don't want a commitment in any kind of a way. Let me know, my beautiful Sharon. Yeah. Let me know if you have any other questions. Post them, my love. Post your questions if you do have any other questions. But for the moment, I'm going to say, is there actual potential for a long-term relationship? I'll say no. Is there a potential for friends with benefits? I'll say yes. But not necessarily turning into a relationship after. Unfortunately, my love. But the vibes are there. just not for a long-term relationship. And again, it has nothing to do with you. It's not because you're off. It's not because there's anything wrong with you or anything of the such. It's really just a question that they are not looking for that type of relationship at this moment. Is part of why you're thinking of him because of him. Yeah, that does make sense. You're kind of wondering if you're actually getting that energetic kind of a sense that is coming on through from both parties. Yeah, like if he's feeling the exact same thing and he's kind of sending you those energies, and this is why you're thinking about it at the same time. Let me go and see, my love. So is part of the reason why you are thinking about him, is it because he is thinking about you? This is for Sharon. My Wheel of Fortune coming on in is saying a yes. My Temperance also coming on in, but our Eight of Swords, yes. I'm going to say it's a definite yes, but I'm also going to have to say that the doubts that are coming through your mind, which is why you kind of came on in tonight, you're wondering if there is potential. I'm going to say that that is a little bit part of the doubting part. The fact that we do have some doubts over here are coming on through from the blockages, because yes, this person is thinking about you, and this person would like, you know, to move on forward with you and have some fun and explore you in all different kind of ways, but they're also really quite restricted. They're also very stuck into their own energy, not really ready to open on up for anything. And so since they are stuck, you're actually seeing the doubts and you're feeling a little bit of the blockages, which is why you're not necessarily moving on forward neither. So to answer your question, it's a yes. That's it. It's a definite yes. So you're feeling the energy of the wants, the desires, the hookups, and all those things, those beautiful vibes. But you're also getting the doubts, and you're getting the blockages that are coming at the same time. So you've got like the whole deal that is coming towards you, my love. Not always easy to actually deal with. Yeah. I'm going to go back and I'm going to go and see our beautiful Mimi over here. Sharon, if there's anything else, you let me know. Okay, my sweetie pie. Would you like to have some messages from him, perhaps? Why don't I give you some messages, my love? We're going to go and see Mimi right after. So let's go with this little deck for some messages. I've got you over here, Mimi. All right. So others are trying to tell me what it is that I should be doing. I'm quiet to protect you from my ego, but I do actually want to date you. I have been seeing signs about you, but I don't quite have the energy for this at this moment. And I also kind of feel like you're a little bit too good for me, but I might not quite deserve you. How do you dodge what style, sweetie? Just tell him you're a little bit too busy, my love. Just tell him that you're concentrating on different things at this moment. That's it. That's it, my love. Just really be completely open in every kind of a way that you can. And that's it. It's really a question of, you could actually ask the question, because I do believe that this person is going to be telling you, are you looking for something that's a little bit more committed? And I believe they're going to say no. And so that's going to be your door right there. You're just going to be able to say, well, you know what? we're not necessarily onto the same page, but I do wish you, the very best upon that. But I'm looking for something a little bit more serious. So, let's just kind of close that file altogether. Honestly, honesty is the best policy within this, because I believe this person does have a lot of attraction towards you. And I feel like if you guys don't necessarily talk about it, then it's going to kind of linger, and it's going to kind of eat up a little bit at your energy. So you could always wait until this person kind of moves on forward towards you, and then you can actually ask that question and say at the same time what you're desiring, what you're looking for. You're both going to come to the common agreement that this is just not a good situation altogether, but you're doing it into a classic, beautiful way. There's no ghosting, there's no judgment, there's no frustration, there's no nothing, and our energy is completely clear. No, Sharon, those were messages for you, sweetie. I was opening Mimi's PayPal, but those were for you. So those were your messages, my love. And they were. I am going to go and see Mimi, though, over here. So Mimi is going to be at 2:35 for Mimi. Can I review it? Oh, well, I will not have the same messages that will come on through, sweetie. Well, wait, let me go and see. My deck is over here. I should have put them one behind the other, so let me go and see what I've got, sweet love. Yes, okay, so I had for you over here, you're too good for me. I don't quite deserve you. I don't quite have the energy for this. I see signs about you all over the place. I do want to date you. I'm quiet to protect you from my ego. And I also have others are trying to tell me what it is that I should be doing. Almost like if others are bringing in the vibes, switching up the things a little bit. Not a problem, Spitty. Not a problem, my love. So let's go see for our beautiful Mimi. It does make a lot of sense, doesn't it? I know, sweetie. The messages always make sense. It's my pleasure, beautiful Sharon. Thank you for coming on in. You are a beautiful pleasure to speak with, my love. Please do come back and see us. And I'm going to say just kind of move on forward from this into the smoothest kind of a way, my love. Try to show a little bit less intention, a little bit less flirtation. Move on by from the vibe. And when they come to see you, just clearly ask them what they're looking for and tell them what you're looking for. That's going to end everything right there. Have yourself a lovely evening, beautiful. As for my beautiful Mimi, what's going on over here? Oh my God, Mimi, I think this is the shortest ever message you have sent me. So you would like to know if anyone, it is mine. Well, let's go and see that. Is there anybody whatsoever, like deep inside his heart, that he desires and he absolutely wants? You're looking for you into that, aren't you? You're looking for that you. I'm actually going to go and start on off with the first question. So I'm going to go and see a little bit what's happening with that. Thank you, Sharon, sweetie. I appreciate it, love. So is there anybody in any kind of way? Yes, that he's just going to kind of straight accept and go towards her. Well, you know what? I know that you're kind of looking for yourself into all of that. For the moment, what I can see is endings, 10 of Cups and 2 of Cups. Unless he actually feels that love, that very strength, he's not going to go towards anybody that is moving on forward towards him into a physical kind of way. So it's not going to be something that's starting off into a flirtatious way or a sexual way, anything of the such. So it really has nothing to do with anybody who is around him at this moment that brings in those vibes. So nobody that he's chit-chatting with is actually going to come on in and is going to do that. And he's not going to do that with anybody who is coming on in into his life at this moment neither. They are really just kind of like statues, if you will, into his life, that he kind of chit-chats when he needs a little bit of attention here and there, but nothing actually comes on through from it. So yeah, for the moment, I'm going to say no. You say anyone like that is deep inside his heart. That, let me go and see. That's a little bit of a different kind of a question. So is anybody deep inside his heart that he would actually desire and want? Watson, you are on up next, my love. So is there anybody deep inside his heart? Anybody that he desires and that he wants? Okay. Moving forward. Sweetie pie, Honestly, at this moment in time, anybody that really deep inside his heart that he desires and wants, he does. I do have my moon over here that brings in illusions and thoughts and dreams, but everything is vague into his mind. Nothing is really quite all that clear. I feel like he is trying to move on forward, but he's got an inability to move on forward. I'm actually going to have to say that this person is you over here, my love. And it fits absolutely perfectly with the actual relationship that you guys have, where we're hiding our feelings, we're hiding the way that we feel, what we want, what we desire. I feel as though the path is not really all that clear. We're trying to listen to our intuition when our intuition is a little bit more clear towards us, but I feel like he actually has problems listening to that. Over here, we're speaking about at least a loss with our Five of Cups, where we're feeling as though we need to move on forward. We need to move on forward. We need to kind of make some things happen, but we don't really know how to make things move forward. So we're just going to walk, but we seem to be walking alone with our thoughts, with our memories, with our wishes, and with our desires. But we're having a lot of problems actually doing that because we're always a little bit stuck into the energy, a little bit like you're stuck into the energy at this moment. So what we end up doing is our Ten of Swords. We end up kind of saying, okay, I need to take a lesson from the past and I need to kind of move on forward. I need to face my fears. I need to make my life become the one that I want it to. So we do have a little bit of that coming on true that is happening at the same time. So, my love, I'm going to give you some more messages, but I'm basically going to say over here, I feel as though into the second part of your question, it is you. As for into your first part of the question, I'm going to say that there is nobody. But I'm also going to have to say that even though into the second part it is you, he still seems to want to move on forward because he has those blockages and is not really ready for anything. Okay, let's do this just like that. Alrighty. You will hear from me soon. I've been hurt in love before. I know that you're right. I'm trying to forgive myself. I do love you, though. And I have been in denial for quite some time. And I do think a lot about the times that we have spent together. I'm just going to log on out over here. No, there's nobody else, sweetie. Yeah, I don't see that there is anybody else, my sweet love. I don't. No, there is only you. The other people who kind of come on through, they're like passing. They kind of pass on by. It's in and it's out and it's in and it's out, but they're really just passing on by, sweetie pie. There's nobody that is really kind of there deep down into a soul and kind of anchored other than you. I'm going to go and look at your card right after that I have. Oh, wait, I have to peek at it right away. Oh, I like. Look at that. Oh, that is nice, Watson. Oh, no, that's not what I want. Watson, that is a very different, I'm going to say, depiction of the Five of Swords. But I'm also going to have to say that I absolutely love it. I like the interpretation that is actually coming from it. It gives off beautiful vibes. We're picking up the pieces is what we're doing. We're picking up the little pieces that are there, but we're gaining our strength, kind of moving on forward. But there's all different kind of symbolisms that are actually coming on through it. It is very, very nice, sweetie. Good job, my dear Juanson. I love it. They definitely do look like the D'Artagnan. They do. Gorgeous. Very, very beautiful, my love. Very beautiful. No, I know that's what you mean. Deep into his heart, there is nobody else, my love. There is nobody else. There is somebody who has hurt him into the past, but I feel as though he has let go of that person, Mimi. I feel like he's actually moving on forward, and this is what he's trying to do. And he does have commitment issues because of the person who has hurt him into the past. But no, it is you over here, my love. But even then, my beautiful Mimi, the fact that you're the one who is deep into his heart, the only one that he can't necessarily let go of this moment, it signifies that there is a desire, that there is a want, that he does hold on to you and he hasn't let go of you. But it does not necessarily, it doesn't signify that he's going to be making a movement towards you, that he's going to be switching anything or changing anything. So that's where I actually see like the difference is coming on through. So even though he's got wants and desires and feels really quite deeply for you, he also has those issues where he's not able to actually move on forward and do something with you. So he has a lot of emotional, and I'm going to say psychological blockages that are there. C'est Mathias? J'arrive, ça sera pas bien long. Ça a-tu été correct chez papa? Ouais. OK. Tu m'en jaseras tantôt? Tu m'en jaseras tantôt? OK. Je monte bientôt. Ouais, je monte bientôt, merci. It is. It is contradicting. I know it is. It's like what we have into our heart and what we truly want onto that side, and what is actually happening is like two completely different things altogether. So I get it. It's complicated, sweetie. You summoned your musketeers. It's contradictory. It is, sweetie. But there are some things in life like that. I like to say that I'm a walking contradiction all in itself. I do. I'm a walking contradiction into an Aries kind of a soul. Yeah. And some people are simply like that. Nothing we can do about it, sweetie. So Mimi, I still need you to heal. I still need you to kind of move on forward when you're ready for it, because I still don't feel like this person is ready to give you anything. So keep on being strong. Keep on kind of navigating on through, and everything is going to be okay. All right, my love? I'm going to close off this one. We're going to finish up into the shorts. Okay, so we're going to close this one. We're going to finish up with Watson into the shorts. So if anybody is here and wants to go into the other side, then come and join us. Otherwise, we will be here tomorrow for full moon readings. So sweet dreams, my beautiful Mimi, and stay strong, my love. You've got this. So let's close this one on off, and yeah, let's go and do that, and let's go and see what we have popping on through over here for Juanson. So I do see that you enjoyed your day. Oh, The Princess of Egypt, the musical. Oh, there you go, sweetie. What is that? So next time we should just come over to the short if you want to. If you want to, beautiful Mimi. Actually, into the short format, you can see the cards much better. You really can. And it's like really spot on within the time. When you go into the other side, yeah, it is much faster. When you go into the other side, there's like some type of delay. Why? I have no idea. No idea. They're both a YouTube studio. They're, I don't know. But over here, it's like right here, right now, you don't actually have to wait for your answers, and you can see your cards better. So yeah, you can definitely come on over here if you want to. Yeah, it is much faster, right? I know. Like what I'm actually saying is what you're actually getting. The only thing I have to say is it's more difficult for me, myself personally, to follow you guys onto the short, because the short format is onto my phone, and so I only have like a little tiny space where everything is written in tiny little letters. Yeah, so it's more difficult to actually go and follow a conversation, but it's all good. Okay, so let's go and see how Elizabeth actually was today. I am getting her 4 of Cups. She's kind of liberating. She's kind of letting go of things, but she's still in beautiful movement. She's still in beautiful movement towards you. Oh, you gotta love the Ace of Wands. You know you love the Ace of Wands. Yes, you know you do. The Ace of Wands, beautiful passion, wants, and desire. I kind of feel like her chariot is moving towards that Ace of Wands. And I'm not going to say your Ace of Wands. I'll just say an Ace of Wands because I'm going to be good and sweet. Yeah, kind of. I do. I do. But I just have to really watch the screen over here. I know. We should not even call it the Ace of Wands. We should call it the Ace of Ooze. Okay, so did she actually go to work today? Well, let's go and see. Did she actually go to work today? Yeah, I know. I like the Ace of Ooze. I kind of feel like it's politically correct. So did she actually go to work today? She did go to work today, but it was boring. So she worked and it was boring. Did she miss you? Yeah, did she miss you? You're gonna end up, why? I see you having like another, like a half a day off, Wanson. There's gonna be a half a day that's gonna be actually offered towards you. So you are gonna end up having like a half a day. Tomorrow, I feel like it's gonna be okay, quite frankly. Did she miss you? I kind of feel as though she did, right? Kind of feel like she was kind of waiting for you to kind of move on forward and make some type of movement towards her, but she can wait and wait and wait. If you're not there, you're simply not there, my love. You will be able to talk with Elizabeth, no doubt about it. Boring sounds about right, right? I know, I know. I know, my love. But sometimes, like, I mean, I feel like it was boring, like it was not too busy. It was not boring into the kind of way that, oof, it was heavy or it was busy or anything of the such. So how are we actually doing today? We're doing good, but we have issues balancing things. I feel as though we need to balance our life a little bit more. I feel like she's trying to figure out if she's going to end up taking any type of vacation or not, but at the same time, I feel like she has a lot of things to pay. She has a lot of things to do, so she might not actually end up taking any vacations. You're going to make your move now? Alrighty, sweetie. And everybody across the world, you're such a sweetie pie. Have yourself a beautiful day, my Mimi. You've got this, my beautiful love. Stay strong, sweetie. And we shall see you tomorrow, my love. All right, let's go see what else we've got going on through for you. So she is thinking about you. She does have beautiful energy towards you, but she was kind of hoping that you were going to be there. She was hoping that something was going to be happening. I'm still getting over here, like we're always being a little bit caught into our feelings, into a lot of things that are happening. Getting our Magician also, and getting our Temperance. That's what I said. She's having problems like balancing things out today. She wants things to make more sense. She wants her life to make more sense. She wants to have less chaos into her life. May it be with work, maybe with her studies, maybe with family, maybe in love. It's like she wants to settle things so everything is onto the right track. Let's go and see the Goofy book. Let's go and see the Goofy book. I'm going to take out an angel message into the meanwhile. And you let me know when you're ready for Goofy book. Angel messages 1414. Focus onto your needs, onto your desires, onto your hobbies. Everything is more accessible at this moment. You're going to be blessed with new opportunities that are going to be coming your way. So beautiful, good vibes are going to speed up the process of everything that you actually want, my love. So 1414 was your angel number. Yeah, the goofy book with the goofy energy, like nothing makes sense into this one. Well, there you go. Your message is now you can. Now you can. Although, if you take now you can, there's actually beautiful possibilities that you can do with now you can. So it's really not all that bad of a message. It's not precise. It is general as, but it's not all that bad. Like, there's worse. We've seen worse into the goofy book. Alrighty. Nine of Swords reversed. The answer is to wake up from your negativity and move forward cautiously. Oh, let me give you some messages. Let's go over here. Sometimes I stay awake just thinking about you. I look for you everywhere. I'm starting to understand our connection so much more. And being near you is simply intoxicating. Oh, well, look at that. Interesting. That being said, my beautiful loves, I'm going to close up this live and we shall see each other tomorrow. Same time, same place. So thank you, my sweetie pies, for being here. Thank you for your beautiful patience. See you tomorrow, 8 p.m. Have a beautiful, beautiful day and sweet dreams. Love you guys. Good night, everybody.